Hawks Winston looked really clean.
Better, yeah.
He looked very practiced on that hero. I think he's been locking it in, grinding it. He's felt how much the meta has been towards Winston. And so in the months we haven't seen him play, I feel like Winston could be a very serious strength. It was not too much gameplay, but I really liked what I saw out of Hawks. So I think a Winston mirror could be actually a great start for M80.
Yeah, I'm really going to look out for the Tracers here. I think the Tracer matchup is crucial here. Pelican, obviously established, amazing Tracer player. Playing on a bit of high ping here. How is that going to affect his performance? Now you're facing off against Rocket, who has been one of the best Tracer players in the tournament so far.
All right, and I mean, quickly, before we throw it to the casters, viewer predictions. Chat has Timeless 62%, 38% goes to M80. Are you guys?
Right. We are back. We are back in business.
Timeless looks hot. M80 not so much. They are vets though, so I don't count them out just yet. I mean, a bad performance yesterday, they can write that off
back in
and
business.
move on. And, I mean, they
For
have
some
the skill to take
peak,
this back.
Yeah, we got a good one on our hands.
Peak Overwatch.
All right, let's get the game started. I'm tossing it to our casters. Matt and Joss, take it away.
I'm back.
Take it away.
Friend. Matt.
Yeah.
Well, I have to start out the day like that. You know, if I get my jab in first, he can't get his jab in first. You know
All
what I mean?
right. We're good. Let's
I
get
didn't
it.
say a thing.
I'm ready for some fantastic matches
like,
coming up here.
Who in the hell says jacuzzi for a jacuzzi? I mean, that was the most ridiculous thing I've heard in a while.
Most Swedish moment ever. Switching the J with the Y.
Yeah.
Real.
I mean, I don't understand
He's trying to talk
Johnny
smack,
at all.
Alright, so they say they're going to be jumping in the match in a few minutes.
But get him off.
We should be good
this
here.
series should be pretty epic, all things considered. Is the first map, it looks like, is Avril there at the bottom.
And we got
of the-
Ilios too.
No,
First
no,
map of the
no,
day.
okay.
I will
For map
take it.
number one.
Just watching Avril's coach.
Look, I think Timeless is an incredible story, right? You know, players who are, you know, more, I would say, up and coming compared to some of the players in the region who we've seen compete, you know, in Overwatch League in the past, you know, at the kind of like highest level of pro competition. I think a lot of people are
These are two very, very strong teams. And then winner of this plays against Toronto Defiant. It's fantastic.
And, you know, Riker, Rocket, Sojin, Chopper coming in, playing great. Timeless actually
Let's
have
get it.
Riker here in to start, so they kind of like switch between Riker, Icy.
All right. So Hydron's going to be rocking the Symmetra here, though.
Tanks a lot of the time.
I would love to see it.
Timeless will come out and start with as look at this for M80. You're going to actually have them come out with a Maga look, so a little bit of a different look here for M80 at the
Malga's just so strong, but the Symmetra's an interesting one.
On this point,
She can really get a lot of
just
charge
bunker,
off the
that's all
shield
it is.
still.
Just hope to catch someone off guard with one of those walls. It's going to be tough really for Timers to make anything work here.
Keep
You're
fighting.
really looking for like an initial kill from Sunjin or somebody
Keep fighting.
to burst someone out. Speaking of which, it's Opener that gets bursted.
What do I want here? I think I want...
Not sure if that was a boot kill or just some damage.
I think I want M80 to win this. I think I want to see, bro.
First, and can be quite a tough
Their
point to really
stream is so
assail.
bad.
Timers is going to have
I think I want to see M80 win it. Because then we get M80 versus Toronto.
You're looking at like having.
I think that'll be a good
damage being
matchup.
put down, whether it's, you know, the Tracer or the Winston, just kind of like throwing down some damage, and then the focusing beam of the.
Timeless
Echo,
not really
like,
getting much done
really
here.
Finish one of those players off.
Kind of just
like,
dancing around a
you know,
little bit.
surrounding the point, and then just kind of making a play for it. As Riker will jump down. You do have the copy though. We'll see how they decide to use it. Is looks like they get wall out.
Storm, hello, hello, Artsy, hello. Hope you are doing fantabulous.
He's not going to survive too long, even with that.
SpaghettiOs.
Opener's dead again to Hydron.
Timeless just not able to find anything.
Yeah,
Anything.
Work out at all.
M80 really locking it down. They're going to have ults here.
Much damage. They're actually able to build up a beat already, right? So sound barrier in that fight for M80. Coalescence here as well. Kitsune Rush going to be
He's going to
answered.
counter it. Yup, it's going to counter it, it seems like.
Yeah, you still want to kill those turrets though. Quite annoying for the Tracer to kind of deal with, but there's the boot from Riker.
Not really able to do much in there.
As soon as he steps in to M80,
Just deleted.
Just gets shredded.
Absolutely deleted.
Wall too. M80 running away with this one. Not an unconventional comp to say the least. Very classic for this stage.
Absolutely
Some stages
rolled.
in control, but at time there's just no answers to deal with it.
And the Winston's going to be difficult to play into Mog, right? When Timeless is usually kind of gone.
One
like
time
a Watch or
Overwatch.
Something else. It's typically been Icy is at the TP just to get some players back to the point here.
And M80 still has this May freeze
right away.
here.
I mean, that is
Like, this could be so
brutal.
good to just lock him out.
Sound barrier just yet. Gonna get it here probably towards the end. But
Maybe
it
a-
might not even mean anything.
Oh, here it comes in.
Possible. Drop that sound barrier onto the point. Riker dies.
Still not going to be enough. Timeless not even going to get anything on this.
Wow, Timeless. Not even.
Absolutely nothing.
And they even got one single like pixel of like capture progress there. It felt like M80 with a shutout performance.
Sheesh. Grizzbot has favorites. Yeah, you know he's stinky sometimes.
It's a really great read on like, okay, you know,
he's stinky
between Riker and
sometimes.
I see who's in the game. This is what we can play here on this first point and really kind of catch them off guard. So. You know, maybe the Maga is not something that M80 wants to play all the time. We saw them play the other day on Midtown for a little bit. But I know in situations like that where you can bunker up with the Maga, the Sim, and the May, I mean, it's very difficult to beat, especially if you're going to play dive. So,
ooh, Widowmaker.
Make some changes.
Get some Widowmaker coming out here. Double Widowmaker. Ooh, juicy, juicy, juicy.
A Winston possibly on the other side. We're going to get a good old Widowmaker matchup as well between.
You'll love to see Widows.
Not complaining one bit, honestly. It's been a while since we've had a good old Widow 1v1.
I want to see it. Let me see some shots.
See how it ends up turning out. It's actually Lep that goes down first. Not even a headshot there from Sunjin. It's just a
nobody's really doing anything.
Point unlocks. Timeless putting themselves on it without Lep. I mean, it's hard for Hawk to really get much positioning there, Matt. Oh wow, good kill.
Yeah,
I mean they're gonna get a cap.
Nice shot at range there onto the Tracer. Where yeah, it's difficult for Hawk to kind of like move up into position, especially just taking damage.
I don't know. Doesn't Tracer kind of counter?
The Tracer just pelting damage down where you need that Lucio speed, or else the Aris is gonna have to use all her cooldowns to be able to get there. So without that Lucio speed, have to kind of like just back up.
Oh, is this game? Is the game too quiet, or is it just me? Might just be me.
Yeah, really well. Oh, he's hunting for headshots. Saw Pelican.
Ooh.
Exchanging body
just like so little like little burst damage. They're not getting too many kills.
Thing is with Riker, Matt, he can just dip in and out, in and out, in and out onto the point, right? That's exactly what he's
They're
doing.
not getting that much damage, it seems,
just
either, though.
Matrix up. Just make sure they just take too much damage. Able to take the point, though, M80, without giving over a single kill. Oh.
Okay. We still have not seen the Widowmaker kills,
Danny
bro.
talked to, when he talked to Pelican the other day, like really how difficult it is as Hydron takes a shot, but looks like you're going to be able to keep him alive. Yeah,
keep missing him, though.
Dive on in, but you know, how difficult it is for Pelican to play that Tracer on that high ping. Going up against Rocket, pretty brutal scenario there. Is Riker will get
no Jade weapons.
He'll have to back on.
Only rocking the gold.
Go back to spawn. Maybe you switch tanks here. You consider it, right?
Oh, is that what's gonna happen? We're gonna get a swap here. Yup. Swap to Orisa.
Match the Orisa. So I think this is a good swap.
Orisa.
The Diva was really good to kind of like access that back line. You know, maybe if they're playing the Maga, you can kind of like survive a little bit better with the Matrix. Widowmaker in for sight here for Timeless.
Oh, unfortunate.
Tanks and move on in.
They're not going to peek anything.
In fact, on the points, Sunjin can see Hydron through those walls. Same with Rocket, though. Hydron's so low. I mean, surely doesn't get away
there you
from
go.
Rocket. No chance. Pelican with the pulse bomb does kill Opener. Pulse on Rocket goes wide.
But M80's still getting time on this. 70% coming in.
Even CJ taking care of Pelican there is Timeless. They're going to get the
72%.
They can probably stagger out. Okay, they don't stagger out too long. M80 72% to Timeless is 50 now.
Yeah, I mean, M80 can still bring this back here. They don't really have the ult charge lead, though. Well, we're going to have dual beats coming up, so we'll see who wins the beat fight. If Hydron could go big on M80 here, maybe get 1 or 2 picks.
If you're Timeless about being able to come on top. This will be the insight here from Hydron, so going to force everybody from Timeless to play a little bit further.
They're just backing it up right now.
Oh, nice headshot. Oh, the one bullet.
Not able to finish, though.
1 HP with Sunjin. Sound barrier for Opener is going to see his team through. The rest they're smalling.
There we go.
Good headshot onto CJ. Another one is going to rattle through Riker.
Ooh! Hydron hit it.
Still, though, Timeless in control of the point here, Matt. It's still a bit of an issue for M80. They don't exactly want the Widowmaker touching the point. So they may have cleaned.
Yeah, I mean, Widow can't. She's not really the contester here.
You can't push this either, right? Because you're going to lose, or Ultraviolet's going to get quite low. You had already lost Hawk, so you can't exactly push on in. So both teams going to get back to full strength before this next fight.
Nice shot.
Sunjun, oh, he takes the head off a lip.
Oh, why do we keep missing the Widow shots? I want to see the Widow kills.
To track down Sunjun. Oh, Pelican will do just that, so Hydron's a little bit more free now.
Wow, they're just going to leave.
Oh my God, Hydron.
Okay.
No, 45-degree flip.
We need a contest, though. We need a contest, though. No contest.
God, he's good.
No contest.
Unfortunately, though, M80, they don't end up touching. You see UV trying to drop onto the point to get that retouch, but
unfortunate.
Secure in the round.
Yeah, there are a few players there.
All right, it looks like we got a little bit of a series here, a little bit of a juicer.
Like pushing up and nobody able to really get there to get a touch. So a nice play by Opener at the end. But yeah, I mean, Hydron clicking some heads in a serious fashion for M80 there in the Widowmaker matchup. But still, it's just not enough. Right?
Not too much in the Widowmaker
kind of
matchup, though, to be fair.
These kills kind of coming after maybe they've lost a player or something, which, you know, obviously is not Hydron's fault. But still, just not able to secure that point where now Timeless... They have an idea, like, okay, so they can play the Maga here, potentially, right? You know, on the side of M80.
Oh, I'm down to see the Cassidy come out, though.
Actually playing that Winston that Jake was talking about. So Hawk has looked quite good on the hero. As Timeless will play a little bit more defensive, having a Cassidy in the mix with the Orisa.
Oh, they're going to get that early kill on the Echo, though. They can be able to double it on the Kiri. Oh, that could have been a very big kill there on the Kiri.
That kill happened so fast, though, that, like, you're not going to be able to get the point off of that. Like, the kill happens, like... He's still gonna have, like, you know, a few seconds here before the
but they're getting some nice damage in.
Gonna just switch to Sojourn and come right back.
Getting that old charge lead.
Name of the game now. Yeah, don't want to face the cast. Decent old charge on Sunjun, by the way, 50%. There's the cap, so M80 unable to kind of juggle it there. So Pelican just under so much pressure. 7 HP. Oh, slips away. Mega health pack is his. Luckily for Pelican, Hawk is doing a lot of work in the front.
Soldier just chilling in the back line, not doing much. She's not doing much.
Hydron ends up going down to Rocket. Sometimes for Rocket's POV just permanently just trying to check Hawk. That's the best thing you can do as the Tracer, right? Just make sure Hawk's kind of kept in check. He ends up jumping in. If you
this Rocket, he's not, like, I feel like he's so slow compared to, like, most Tracers I see. Like, he's not getting too much into it, you know what I mean? A little poke here, a little poke there.
M80 typically, right? Like if you're
he's chilling.
Kind of like hit scam, it's gonna be Hydron. It's not really gonna be Pelican but they come out with like the.
I wish you many luck in your games, Mikey. I believe in you.
It's gonna force Pelican over the Sojourn. So just like how we were talking about how it's pretty difficult to play that Tracer on that high ping, Sojourn's same way, right? Nailing those against these really mobile targets.
Yeah, super tough. Terror Surge, Hydron just slipping right through into enemy lines.
Nice.
Forced to recall, Riker's pretty low. M80 still with control of the point. Riker could use pretty much every cooldown that he's got.
Keep the fight going.
The big thing about the Orisa,
Timeless.
talking about with the Malga matchup,
they're looking nice.
The Orisa doesn't need as much support as like this Monkey does from M80.
They're looking nice, though, now.
Yeah, and, you know, look, the Orisa can really get in the back line, cause a lot of problems. Like, you see how fast they're forcing out, like, Pelicans, you know, slide, and then they're just having the Tracer kind of collapse. As, the Cassidy is in an interesting spot here, right? Can play very defensive, you know, 275 HP.
Cassidy all could go big.
As well with, like, a roll, so it'd be very difficult to dislodge this Cassidy. Just kind of
not going to be able to get a kill here, though.
And then you just get offensive with it.
Speaking of getting offensive with it, oh, some skulls lighting up.
Nothing, though, nothing.
Pelican, do not peek. No
nothing.
Well. Yes, disgusting, disgustingly fast charge. Oh, no, oh, nice.
Very good job.
And Rocket's there to follow up with
Timeless playing very, very nice right now.
Even on, like, you know, land ping, I don't think you'll be able to react to that one. Or a spear being thrown at you, and then Rocket by your side. Once again, Hawk in a lot of trouble.
Dude, look at the space that this Rocket just creates. Doing such a fantastic job.
To kind of juggle, make sure there's no free caps going through. Hawk goes down to a pulse bomb and just kind of slipping away from M80 right now, Matt.
Well, yeah, and Pelican goes back to the Echo here.
Yeah, we're in final fight territory here for M80.
It's gonna be pretty tough into the Cassidy and Tracer, two of the best heroes in terms of like countering this Echo. So, no, what you're looking at Hydron's pulse bomb here has to be huge.
Consider rush for Ultraviolet as well, as Hawk starts off the fight with a kill.
On top of the head.
Yeah, open it dead, no beat for Timeless. Okay, fight on point. You're not too scared of losing this.
Well, it looks like they are going to be able to contest this here, but we might still have one more fight after this.
On to the Orisa, force them to use ult. So, I mean, Timeless can come
I think we're going to have one more fight coming out of this.
They got Terra Surge. Maybe no worries.
One or two more fights. Let's see.
You also think that Timeless probably
can M80 lock it down
towards a Kitsune rush here as well, right? So CJ is going to be able to build this up really fast. They'll probably just have somebody just walk out of spawn and take a little bit of damage, and then be able to get that ultimate. So,
I mean, Timeless has the beat here, which could go very big.
Sojourn here, a little bit harder to kind of deal with, you know, maybe the Echo, but also the Sojourn really good against the Orisa, just burning that armor.
Yeah, an easy railgun charge as well, right? Charge it up on the Orisa, go for a headshot on someone else, do the same again.
Gotta get to see the Kitsune rush coming in. Yep, there it is.
Instantly used there as the Suzu comes out from CJ to help him save himself from the stickies. Pelican with the duplication too.
See if we're gonna get an ultimate off. Nice stick. Nice kill. Very nice. Nice sticks coming in there. We're gonna see a follow-up.
Sunjin needs to be able to find something here. Rocket has got pulse bomb, but I mean he's pretty low at this point. Manages to blink on there to re-trigger.
I think M80's gonna get this one.
He's already sent back to spawn. Hydra now got a pulse bomb of his own in about 5%. That Terror Surge locking the door behind Timeless.
Got a Doom Fist coming in, but it's not gonna be enough. It is not gonna be enough. I need to grab a charger. Grab a charger.
Yeah, really close map number 1. I think it's just opener sound barrier, just a little bit late, right? You know, not able to save Riker. He gets hit with a pulse bomb, ends up trying to use the Terror Surge to use a Fortify to like try and live on through it. And maybe they thought there was a sound barrier on the other side, and you're kind of like saving it to like mirror the sound barriers, right? There's no Sojourn on the other side of things.
All right,
so, like,
so we got a good first map.
In Overclock, so
very nice.
Maybe you thought
next we got Midtown,
that
another good map. It's gonna be exciting.
You know, just kind of progress after that, but could have really used Riker's Orisa alive in that fight at the end.
Yeah, M80 taking an early lead, first to 3, of course, in this series, then a first to 4 in our finals. But M80 looking good.
First to 4
to contend with, especially through the bracket stage. They have just been, man, they've been beaten.
First to 4 is crazy. That's a best of 9. What the heck?
Sitting in the finals. Midtown is our next map now, man.
Best of 7, excuse me.
And I think if you're Timeless, like you can't really be too disappointed with the result in map number 1, considering I think they got really, you know, game plan scouted there at the beginning, right? That Maga comp, there was really no chance they were going to win that first point.
Let's have a little listen in though to M80 and their winning moment in that last round.
Oh, some team comms. Let's hear the comms.
Nice. Lucio. Wait, point. We're left. I'm putting careful. Come back. I'm living. Mark tracer for me. Okay, where? Sojourn one. We kill Trey. We push right. We push out. This one. Careful. Nice living.
I don't know about all that, Storm. I appreciate the hype, though.
Everywhere at a single moment in time, like chasing the tracer.
It's a lot of work, these casters. A lot of work.
Just peppering down the supports, and then, oh, Zojin's in your face. Oh, and then easy kills, right? That was a masterful play there from M80. Let's have a look at some of the highlights from this last map. I mean, this was a shutout map, but it's kind of strange. Like, when we go into a series...
Some good fights.
Into a map, sorry. And we see these more unconventional comps that are just specifically built for that one stage, especially in Control. It can be a bit, deceiving when it comes to results, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it can be really one-sided, right? You lose the first fight or two.
Well, I mean,
you have to make some switches.
No, everybody looked good.
You know, there's really nothing you can do.
I'm excited to see some more good matches.
Really kind of the two.
Also, when Toronto Defiant play, we know they're a powerhouse. So
both of these were extremely close. You know, really nice shots here from Hydron on the Widowmaker, like we talked about. But as we move into Midtown,
oh, so clean.
I think the biggest thing will be like, okay, if you're M80, what do they do in terms of tank, right? Is it Riker or Icy? And maybe that gives you a little bit of indication of what they're going to play. And, you know, Hawk has shown he's able to play the Winston, the Orisa, the Sigma, the Maga, right? Then you kind of start to form your game plan after that.
That was such a big shtick right there.
From Timeless the other day when they're like, well, you know, we just play whoever, and yeah, we'll just see what happens.
Dang, Timeless did more damage though.
Like,
Interesting stats. Look how different they are.
Like, oh, I don't know, we just do
It's
it,
so
and then,
similar.
You know, if it works out, great. We'll just keep the player in, or the enemy team aren't going to know what we're doing because we don't know what we're doing. El Clasico, it feels like.
Hey, it's better than some of the stuff we've seen in the past, right? We see a player like dominate, and then it's like, oh well, he didn't play this map during the week. So
Only
we have to
4K
take him
more
out,
healing,
put in somebody who hasn't been in all series.
but like a double of the
No,
KD.
to keep him in.
You know, yeah, pretty difficult. Looks like we do have some subs potentially for Timeless.
Substitutions.
We'll get those
Let's
teed
get
up
it.
in just a bit, but I'd imagine, maybe
We
you see
rock 'em.
Chopper come in, maybe you see Icy come in, and then what do they do in terms of composition here against M80 will be the story.
Yeah, it feels like an icy map, Midtown, especially with playing like things like the Sigma, but we'll have to wait and see. Of course, we'll get those into you in just a moment. The players just sorting them in. Sounds like we're just having a DPS swap, in fact. So Riker is saying
DPS swap.
It's going to be Chopper coming in, like you said, Matt. So Sunjun is
Give us a swap. Give us a swap on DPS, please. That's what I want.
They make
Want some
the
exciting, more
substitution
Widowmaker.
In terms of damage dealer pretty frequently, like in one of the series we've done with them, we've seen Chopper pretty much the entire way through. Then we saw another one where he played like the first like 2 maps, and then they put in Sunjun.
Bro, I love me some boba smoothie. Absolute top tier
On a final map. So we've seen them kind of do all different things in terms of like their damage dealer lineup. I think just looking at it more, it's like, okay, with Riker in, you're looking at like Winston, Diva, or Risa play potential here on Midtown.
Yeah, I mean, that makes the most sense to me. And they have a lot of, especially when they go to like long range kind of maps where you can play long range hit scans.
I want to see some Ash.
Perfect fit there. So Widowmaker, I mean, the Widowmaker highlights reel kind of speaks for itself. And then obviously the Sojourn play as well. So,
but also Ash. We want to see some Ash. We want to see some Bob. Make Bob go do something.
Classic. Loading into Midtown in just a moment, though. We'll see if Timeless can come back in this series. Of course, both teams might struggle a little bit against Toronto Defiant up in the finals, but I mean, Timeless have already been there. They've already been to a map number 5. They've been swinging left and right. But the thing is, with
let's see.
They have looked a little bit weaker.
Toronto Defiant is going to be an absolute powerhouse.
Star power on their roster, and like they've touched on the desk, Pelican was really just kind of keeping them in it. So here's the time to really turn it around. I mean, they have to, I suppose, because it's the losers bracket, right?
Yeah,
it is now or never for him.
You're obviously not doing much of anything. Yeah. So as we move forward, though, I'm curious what we.
Dobbs, Mikey, keep cruising on it. Lucio on top.
I was gonna say, like, if you have a potentially.
Hey, you can watch and learn from these peoples. They have Lucio like every single game.
But you also think, just playing the Arisa in that head-to-head, like, I think if you're Timeless, like, you're okay taking that, like, mirror matchup. I don't think it's something where you view yourself as like at a weaker state. Taking that mirror, with obviously Rocket and Chopper being tremendous on the Tracer and the Sojourn.
We'd love to see Rocket swing with the Torb, but I don't think it's going to happen, sadly.
We want the Torby Orby.
Get the meta where Torb is perma pick, but I think that'd be quite miserable, actually, thinking about it.
All right, so we're going to have mirrors pretty much on both sides.
If Torb was perma meta. Ooh, okay.
Level 3 turret. Bring it back.
Bring it back. Just instant deploy.
Let's not bring it back.
Yeah. Oh, Riker's wondering where the rest of his team went. Well, I can tell you, they're dead. They're in spawn.
Yeah, M80 sees that nobody else goes with.
Yeah, they got pushed so badly.
They just push on right through and take out everybody else. So
great plays here from M80.
Fast first team fight there in favor of M80 as now Riker moves a little bit.
They're gonna have a slight lead on the old charges here too, which is really, really big.
At that point, it's Hawk with a spear spin, a speed boost, and everybody's in trouble on Timeless.
All right, quicker rotation. Well, the Rocket is under massive amounts of pressure. Really early recall force there. It's not the best.
Not able to get too much space though.
Launch mat here, so it's all about getting onto that mega health pack. That's a good start. Chopper taking care of Hydra.
They're doing a really good job of controlling the point.
Rockets, Opener giving them a little support. There's a rotation up to the train car for M80, just kind of hiding out right now, waiting for reinforcements.
This is interesting. They're going to give up first tick here completely. Interesting. They're going to give away second tick here.
for Timeless is now they have Chopper in this.
I'm not really sure. They're going to give up third here. Where's the contest? Here comes the contest. Here comes the Kitsunes. Kiriko. Pelican, can he find one from behind? There's the stick. Yes!
With another unbelievable pulse bomb on the staircase. Always seems to pull out our midtown.
I'm 80.
Pulses saving the day.
Locking it down.
Yeah, and I know some of that extra.
But they did give up 2 ticks for free, so that's a little rough, though.
Gives that Kitsune rush to Ultraviolet right away. They use it in that close quarter area. There's not really anything Timeless can do at that point. Where Pelican lurking here up on the high ground. Maybe just seeing if you can find a support here.
Smack him.
Damage on CJ. That's gonna happen.
Nope, missed.
Right away.
Yeah,
Hello, Angel.
Same with CJ, already gone. Oh, time is kind of falling apart right now. Rocket just end up getting a kill onto Lep. The point is pressured somewhat by Rocket, but he's gonna have to get out of there. No support.
Not able to get the tick though.
Oh, but Pelican going.
M80's still alive.
That you want to see if you're M80 losing Pelican that late. Look at how quickly they're going to be able to regroup and push in.
Yeah, I think just putting that point pressure, just bring them back from the choke, right? M80 playing so
Big beat, big beat.
Really difficult for Timeless to deal with. Sound barriers.
But Chopper's gonna find one. Can he find 2? No. But they're gonna be able to lock it down. It seems like there's third tick coming in.
There you go. 3.
A little bit of a stagger here.
That Pelican death, man.
Chopper's looking to get a little bit of extra space here.
And especially since Times lost both supports, and then they were literally on their way back, and they saw that kill happen. Like, yeah, that's a real rough one for Pelican there. Which blame on Ping.
They're gonna get a nice push up here. The bridge is gonna be a big fight.
Timeless tries to push up there, maybe control a little bit of that high ground, but not able to do so. M80 speeds right up to it with all 5 points.
Okay, so we're gonna have an early contest here. No, they're gonna back up.
Spear spin gone already. He's gonna have to back up.
Are they gonna completely give it up? I'd like to see a contest here.
Good spear.
Nice spear.
Another nice pulse, but
Not able to do too much though.
anything else but damage. Pelican's good with the pulses there, but can't really stick the Orisa, not right now, especially with Kiriko too. It's hard to really get a lot of value with pulse bomb, so when a double pulse does come up, it is.
Oh, Kiri not able to find it.
All going super deep into the back line now.
We're gonna have mirrors coming in here.
Make a move, use Suzu. It's exactly what he did.
Stick. Good, but they're gonna trade it out.
Ends up going down, they trade it for Rocket, but I mean the high ground control very much in favor of Timeless. Hydron trying to fight back, jumping up to a high ground.
Hydron's not gonna be able to find one though.
Dead before he hit the
Timeless, that's gonna be enough to break.
Get the payload rolling under the subway.
Maybe not yet.
Yeah,
there it is.
You do get that first pick off there. I know it's a pulse bomb.
They should be able to have one more fight though before checkpoint, I would assume.
You have that Orisa alive with Terror Surge, right?
Hello, hello.
That gives Chopper awesome position to pick up 2 here. And now Timeless, they get the
I love Soldier so much. I love watching the pros play Soldier.
That second checkpoint. It's one player quite low. It's a Hydra. It's a nice shot into
Chopper.
Not enough to finish him off though.
Chopper's in a good position too. They've got control of the bot right now. They're going to have to force M80 to kind of drop onto them. Hawk's going to take a lot of punishment here. They're going to try.
All right, we got duels coming in again.
Chopper's so low.
Gonna finish it though.
Paying attention to him. It was only Pelican kind of looking at him there. Let just use the beats. Same with Opener. Timeless.
Triple kill coming in for M80. Bro, the team colors that they have right now are confusing me.
Take a look at like a replay, but pretty sure that.
So M80's gonna lock it down right there.
Opener as he went to go land that sound barrier because
I got a mango boba smoothie right now. Banger.
From Timeless, did not see any shield really go off. So we'll see if we can maybe get a replay on that, get a confirmation, but pretty sure that is a spear from Hoff into the sound barrier there.
Hey there.
Lucio's going for it from Timeless. So we saw that the other day.
This Orisa ult can go really big here.
With the Orisas, you're able to interrupt these.
If you can bait out the fortify.
With relative ease.
Surge available for Hawk now. Doesn't want to mess with that though. That pulse one going right over his head, just attached to the wall.
Let's see.
Got
to use the Orisa ult. Not able to find one though.
Nope. Not that far away from your support. You don't. Riker and Hawk end up going down. Same with
Not looking too good here for M80. Let's see. Anybody can come out here. Oh, M80 bringing it back. Okay.
Trying to just look at the supports on high ground. It's just not happening, Chief. This is nah. You can't get.
This is gonna be a big stagger here. That is a really big stagger there.
Pelican will finish off Rocket there at the end. So yeah, that sound barrier did get interrupted. So
they're gonna be forced to W key this.
Timeless, they'll work their way back here. We'll see if there's going to be somebody able to get a touch. Looks like Riker's going to try and get the spear spin. Going to get pushed back, but does get a touch. They're going to have their sound barrier yet again, though.
Let's see who's going to get first pick here. They need to touch it. They need to touch it. Okay, there's a touch coming in. Beat coming in. Is that going to be enough to get them there? Nothing on an M80 yet. If Lucio can get beat here, they can lock it down. 99% on the beat. Here comes the beat. Where's the beat? Beat in. But Hydron's going to fall first. Timeless. Uh-oh. One down for Rocket. We still got the contest. 1 meter to go. Pelican won. But he's going to fall. They're still contesting. They're still contesting. And that's going to be it. It's going to be it. They're going to hit the checkpoint. 1 minute left to go.
Yes,
all right.
Crazy plays there as they're able to build up towards that sound barrier. Opener drops it, and then
yeah, M80 was so close there.
Great job kiting, right? They're going to be able to get their own sound barrier off, kind of like in return, but the kill on the Hydron happens right before the beat. So losing that Soldier, it's a lot of your damage. It's pretty
hello,
tough.
hello,
Unfortunate TP right into the disrupt shot. All good though. Shrugs it off. A lot of ults for Timeless though. That's a big problem, especially for Hydron. His Chopper has that railgun advantage.
Bro, I'm telling you, see Toronto Defiant play against one of these teams. It's going to be fantastic.
Well, Chopper's flying now, unfortunately, up to heaven. Pelican with an easy kill. And M80 just trying to stagger as much of these kills as possible. Any late kills here is going to be nice. Pelican with a floor.
Wow, nice kill from Pelican.
That'll do. 30 seconds to go.
Very nice.
Timeless are struggling to get this fight turned in their favor.
Yes, maybe Riker thinks he can do enough damage there that players coming off spawn can follow
so
up.
M80's gonna have this Orisa ult. Like, it goes so big in OT. Timeless is gonna have 3 to answer. We're gonna have dual beats. But Timeless is gonna have CJ's ult with a Kitsune Rush. That's gonna be really big.
Yeah, rush for CJ. He's in trouble though. That's a really nice position there from Hawk. Just rushes the back line, but needed to receive that beat in order to.
We're gonna have mirrors coming in. Kitsune coming in late. But OT is rocking.
Is Chopper's first victim in the front line. That overclock and then a punch. Easy kill onto Pelican. And there we go. Timeless once again in OT.
OT.
Roll this payload
Let's see what we can do. We have 1-2 more fights here still.
He's got an overclock of his own, and there's not much left in Timeless's bank now.
Yeah, Timeless needed to use their overclock and pretty much everything else. They end up getting the cart moving, where Hydron's now going to have his with no sound barrier on the other side. So we typically see the sound barrier kind of
He's got to hit his shots.
Teams live through the damage at the
Here it comes. One. One. Any more though? Not gonna be able to finish up anyone else.
Does end up shutting Hydron down, but is it really enough? I mean, the back line is just bleeding out on the floor.
M80 are gonna lock it down here. It seems like. Yep. And there it is. All right, lots of fights, lots of OT time. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it.
Hard to complete with time, to be fair, but a completion would have been the best they could have asked for. Unfortunately, they don't get that.
Yeah. I mean, look, their first push wasn't great, right? M80 was able to kind of like hold for a pretty decent time on point A, and then going towards that second checkpoint as well. M80 did a really nice job.
Yeah, the pigeons.
OT, so kind of dwindled that clock. A long run where Timeless, I think,
yeah,
fortunate even got it that long. I know with how.
Why are their feet in the ground?
Side of things, so. We'll see if there's any comp adjustments here. Going into the second half, really probably looking more at like Timeless on defense if they want to kind of like change anything up. Where,
no Zarya?
At least at the
I wonder why no Zarya.
You're not going to play. I was going to say the Alari for Lucio swap would be very interesting. But that is not going to happen. So it's going to be a mirror matchup for both sides.
If that were me, I'll be popping in the Alari, bro. I'm ready. I'm just going to pop that pylon.
Actually, I took a small break, and then we're back. I took a small break, got Boba. Very good. And this is now the finals and grand finals of the North America. So the winner of this series plays Toronto Defiant in the grand finals.
If they're monkey, come back, flip. I think they might play Monkey here.
It's a mango smoothie with mango popping boba.
Okay, I gone.
I want to get fire truck, guys.
We're doing a listening here.
I'm with you all.
I'm under high gun, okay? I got you.
Still with you. We can peek right there. We can peek right side.
Please swing right.
Right. Walk. What the fuck is this person doing?
First half. We have all the faces right now. Three.
Full rail here.
Passion.
Take space. Open. One.
Carrying high gun.
Turn.
Good point.
One high gun.
Passion.
Tracer, we're killing
Let's kill.
Yeah.
Focus fire on the Orisa, then switching to the Sojourn, and it's actually Rocket that ends up going down, trading for Lep.
Not gonna be enough.
Very good space up on that high ground initially, and now trying to battle over this point.
Dub?
Yeah, and I think they go, what the hell is that Orisa doing? I know,
It's
maybe
dubs.
sub out a word or so.
What's going in it?
Like
Some treats, some toys?
Corner, right? He kind of actually kind of still plays a little bit forward up towards that fire truck. So maybe they were like, hey, what
Oh, Soldier and Hydra wants one.
They're not able to pressure him down. Consuming rush for both sides, but they find Pelican again early.
Pelican falling way too fast.
They got a tick, but 2.5 minutes. It's not the worst. Good focus fire from Timeless at the very end.
They could still do this.
Yeah, I wonder how Pelican goes down.
They have one tick, so not bad.
Must have been maybe a railgun shot. That's normally what happens.
It's also interesting that Timeless is like okay giving up like where the fire truck is, and like, you know, maybe they
fire
just don't
truck
fight like in that small room. Like, hey, if they want to take fire truck and rotate to that left building, that's fine. Like, we'll take the fight in the open on the.
Let's see what damage Hydra could do here.
It's a little bit, you know, easier time for.
We really need to look at Pelican though. Pelican needs to not die so early in the fight.
The same thing as before, just taking that high ground control as fast as possible. But be careful. Sound barrier and overclock. Oh!
Big kill.
Okay, Leb almost got hit with the AJ there. Opener booped him high in the sky.
Problem is M80 is fighting every single fight, 1 DPS down.
Yeah, I was gonna say the beat landed so late because he goes so high into the air that they're not able to save. I think it's like the first member of the team ends up falling, so they don't actually have that.
It's DPS. They need DPS.
Which, you know how huge sound barrier is. Really, the only big support ultimate. You know, for any team, really throughout the tournament, and a lot of people have been playing, you know, Moira, Baptiste, you know, really Lucio, the only one with a big true support.
All right, Terror Surges for both the Orisas. Can't wait for them to use them on top of each other. Oh no, maybe not. Pulse Bomb right on top of Riker there as soon as he used that Terror Surge, but Hydrant's already dead. Who's gonna meet their fate?
Oh!
And it's not.
Pelican's dead again!
Hawk there, using his ultimates.
Oh my goodness, Emma, hello.
Defense looking unreal. 45 seconds to go, man. M80 threw everything they had. They've only got a rush for this final fight now, and it's going to get matched by CJs.
This is not looking too good for M80.
The Terror Surges come out, just both pop, fortify, and just walk out. No real impact there for those ultimates.
I agree with Pelican throwing, but to be fair, Pelican is playing from overseas on 120 ping, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, you know, he's just dying way too fast.
Could have been the end of his life pretty swiftly as Pelicans found himself in the back line. Riker does take down.
Maybe they might be able to do something here, actually.
He's going to get joined by his own Kiriko.
They're going to trade out. They're going to trade out.
Chopper gets booped off of high ground, but it's only Hawk on the point. M80 are going to get shut out here.
Shut down.
Had a beat to
wow.
spare at the very end and tie up the
wow.
series.
Yeah, really nice stuff there from Timeless. Like, they don't want to play. We see a lot of teams, right? They fight over that fire truck, like left.
Yeah, honestly, like imagine. Like I complain when I have 80 ping or 90 ping. Imagine playing for $30,000 with 120 ping. I got you with that hydration. I don't know if it's caffeination, but hydration, bobination, hydration, Bobination.
Thinking about that a little bit more, like you said, the way Hawk did that was go up to the subway on the little like staircase, and then they were trying to like just flood onto the floor, like push people back. It makes sense go in that direction because if you go to the mega health pack room,
not
the
wrong.
surgeon on the enemy team on the defense has so much more of an angle and the digital shot.
We're making our own new words called the Grizzly
so
Dictionary.
for Hawk there, but Timus was just able to trump him.
On defense, we typically see teams play the position that Timeless like played from with like a Sigma in the mix. You don't really play there with like an Orisa, right? You play there like with a Sigma, a little bit more defensive, right?
Mango boba inside of a mango smoothie. Absolute
they play
banger.
With Orisa, which gives them a little bit more like staying power on the point. Like the Orisa is able to spear spin, get out. Like not, you know, the Sigma gives up so much room there that you're playing so defensive. So they play with the Orisa, which is really interesting.
Well, Timus end up taking that map. Let's listen into their winning round comms there. So I have to see what they have to say.
Let's hear it.
3, 2, 1. I'm really getting on Orisa. Trap point for Lewis.
Sojo, I've gold.
One. What's the one? We can win. Try one. Carry one. I'm packing balls right now. Drill side. Nice. Winnable. I have a good angle. I might be carry one. Carry one. I might be carry one. I'm on. Carry behind. Nice. Live. I have my ult. Lisha one. Fucking me. I have my ult. Rissa. We could be. It's just Sojourn. Shoot main. Nice.
Love to see it.
At the end. I really like the play comms at the very end there, hyping them up. That was their win on Midtown.
No, I love hearing like mic'd up moments, player comms and everything like that. They're just always such a good time.
I think both
you really see the passion.
Like the Orisa mirror. I mean, maybe if you're M80, you think about like bringing the Mauga back potentially, but
Mauga.
I think both of these teams
bigger is better.
You know, in this kind of like Orisa head-to-head, right? No, fortunate for M80, right? They win that, you know, first map. Obviously, they played it great, and they had that kind of like Mauga pocket pick, you know, kind of strat there, right? Because, you know, who knows what happens on Lighthouse, you know, otherwise, right? They caught, you know, Timeless completely off guard.
Yeah, they really did. It looked very winnable there for M80, especially with their defense looking really nice on point 3 of Midtown.
Some good matches though. You love to see it. No more 3 Overwatch.
It's also a big question.
No more 3 Overwatch.
To use the substitutions the most, so I have to wait and see what ends up happening after this small package of highlights here. Mauga, I don't know. I'm slowly.
They really did a good job with Mauga with a nerf, because they nerfed him like enough that it's like, oh wait, he's not where he just was. Like Mauga was GOAT material.
Yeah,
until his
if
recent
you
nerf.
Play Brush, like the answer is to play like Ramatra, right? And just kind of like play the same type of stuff that you played with the Mauga, but just Ramatra in the mix. He just powers blocks. It just doesn't give us like much resources to like the entire team. Is Renko will come in here for Ultraviolet. So with Ultraviolet. So
yeah,
this is like you don't want to do you not want to play Lucio here? Like what is the call here?
No Lucio? We're gonna get some Ana gameplay?
Yet to be seen. Okay.
Come on.
Renko's smile is in, Lep is out. No changes for Timeless as well. So not a substitution we thought we'd see, but hey, I'm here for it. I haven't called Renko's name in a hot minute as we jump over to Esperanza, but I think you might be right there, man. Maybe no Lucio.
Because Lep has really been kind of a Lucio.
You see some Alari? I'd like to see some Alari
the entire time. Potentially, you still want to play it, but maybe have some flexibility to play some other things. In the mix. You could be looking at like a, do you want to play like a Baptiste like type of
no, I want Ana. So, give me Ana. Give me Ana.
This will be really interesting.
Give me the grandma, please.
Nothing changes on the Timeless side of things. So they're going to keep Chopper in the game, keep Riker in the game, and just keep on moving forward.
Yeah, no changes. No Icy yet.
All right, let us see. Let us see.
Can't imagine we're going to see.
Who you playing, Renko?
During the series, it's got to be. I mean, Timeless. Swap them in and out. So we'll have a look. Right, let's have a look at M80's comp then. Because Renko can obviously play the Lucio too, but not something that I'd expect from the team.
Oh, he's got. Oh!
Hey, you never know.
Maybe Timeless gonna mix it up.
Yeah, I mean, definitely can play the Lucio. I think just like when you see a sub like this, you expect to be something else than, just a clean like one Lucio for one Lucio swap, right? Maybe maybe there's
Just kidding.
another different type of composition.
Of course they troll us. Of course. Of
To
course.
help them play, but in terms of what they have now, don't think you're going to see them change anything.
Just give me
else.
the. I mean,
They're
we
just
we,
gonna,
we got a
swap
Cassidy, so
Renko
that's
in for
something.
less
Something
here,
different.
And go with the Orisa-based composition. Timeless here. They'll have Chopper play Cassidy, so no Sojourn at least at the start here for Timeless. Maybe they thought there was like going to be a Winston setup on the other side potentially.
Well, they thought wrong.
Yeah, the cast is also something that we've seen spatterings of here and there. Don't mind it, but in the neutral fights, Matt, the Soj is just so favored.
Well, M80 is going to get a nice little push up here. Timeless is going to fall back.
Like the central pillar and play a little bit more defensive. I think you can get some.
Chopper's going to fall first on Timeless. They're going to have a little pinch here, I think, though.
I think with how teams are playing this Orisa, where like, okay, if the slide is out, we're just going to dive that character. You know, really like looking at the Sojourn. Cassie just doesn't have the mobility to play.
Pelican's going to go for the chase here. Nice little movement. But they are falling back. They are scared. They do not want the smoke no more.
Plus, you still retain a little bit of the ult charge, but meh, you die pretty quick.
Good to see Pelican doing something this game.
We'll see how Timeless end up taking this fight. Classic Esperanza moment. You push it around this first corner, just back up, go to high ground.
Oh, not able to finish it. That would have been a very nice kill. Chopper, can he follow up? A lot of damage coming in, but you gotta finish one of those. He's got a 60% here, so if you can find a someone low here.
You see Rocket trying to take control of that high ground.
Nice couple of headshots from UV. It's going to grant them a rush.
Kitsune Rush coming in. They're gonna match here. Orisa ult coming in.
Perfect because Pelican's pushing all the way in there. Chopper's already down, and Pelican with a pulse bomb.
Missing the pulse bomb though. They're gonna get a finish here, maybe. No kills yet. No kills yet.
So even if it did stick, it wouldn't have done anything. And now Hydron with a perfect angle, holding the mega health.
First one gonna fall for Timeless. They're gonna trade out Hydron.
To make sure he doesn't take any damage.
We're in a 4v4 fight, but Timeless has no tank.
Still, the payload's going, and there's no defense here from Timeless.
That's gonna be checkpoint. Is that gonna be checkpoint? No, they're gonna contest. Here comes the ult, the beat, the dual beat coming in. But that's checkpoint. That's checkpoint.
Sound barrier for both sides, and it doesn't even result in Timeless holding on and not.
Yeah, I'm not sure Timeless. I'm not sure that sound barrier was the best thing right there. But I guess we'll wait and see.
Damage down, whether it be at the beginning, just getting that first pick off, and then the overclock, in that close quarter area is starting to come alive on the Sojourn.
Timeless gonna really have to back it up here.
Run away with the bot here.
I think they're going to be able to get too far. M80 are a little bit quick on the rotation too. Hot on their heels. Pelican looking for a way to be relevant in this fight as well. Pulse bomb.
Just trying to be annoying in that back line.
Have to use recall this early. Very much just trying to force rockets. Okay, well, they both end up using it, so all good.
Ooh, Chopper, can he find one?
Shouldn't be that neutral, but I mean, Chopper's struggling.
Not doing anything with it.
On the other hand, is not.
Boba T, Boba. Because we got hydration, Bobanation today. Not caffeination. Although there might be caffeine, I don't know.
4 kills would be great. Staggers would be even better.
Yeah, I mean, what? They get first pick off there.
We got Mango. Mango Smoothie with Mango Boba.
And then they just use the Kitsune Rush, and there's no way that M80 is going to be able to live through all of that damage that's going to come down. Is Hawks
Mango popping Boba.
Fortified, just doing anything to try and live. Is now Timeless.
Oh, the Mango. Mango's so good. I love Mango.
Checkpoint. Because that fight went that
such a top tier flavor.
And Renko ends up falling. I mean, look at this. You have a little bit of a gap here between Opener and Renko.
They're going to take the high ground here, though.
You're going to touch? Yeah, Pelican's got it. He's vibing on the point, but can't vibe for too much longer. Forced to recall. Now Hawks join the fray.
I had one of those. That was my bunga. My first time eating boba was that. Eating boba, drinking boba. Drinking boba.
Just making sure they distract for long enough.
But I mean, I guess you eat the boba, kind of. Right? Because you like, kind of like chew it, pop it. Like, is that eating?
But those pickoffs never came.
Yeah, and I don't know if I really love the way they even played that to begin with, right? Rygar gets
Bro, this
so
Orisa
low,
skin's
they
kind of
sound
nice.
rare, and then he
with
kind
gold.
of uses the Terror Surge, kind of like clears players off of the bot, maybe trying to get it like across the
What I want to do is I
line,
just want to, I need to find where I can get it. I just want to buy my own boba because I make my own smoothies. So if I can just make my own boba with my own smoothies, it'd be fantastic.
Okay, Sable. Speed boost out. Okay. Railgun kill just kills UV. All right, I guess they were just peeking up on the high ground. Took a little bit too much damage.
Chopper gonna get some damage in. Oh, not gonna get anything from it.
Stick does land, does the damage, but is it enough? Hawk still getting healed.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I just gotta find like where, like what stores carry that.
To win this fight. I mean, Hawk trading a pulse bomb for a Terror Surge, you take that any day of the week if you're M80.
Oh yeah, they don't have that sound barrier. I don't think Hawk lives through that. As
M80 still has the lead here, so they're chilling.
These Sojourns just going back and forth. It feels like, you know, here.
I don't want to buy it online because I want to see it like in person and like pick from what I see, you know?
They both had a huge impact on this map thus far.
Overclock available for Chopper. Yeah, 53 meters to 40.
Well, I could check probably like Costco, Sam's Club, BJ's. Probably like those. Ooh, Chopper. 2 from Chopper. Get third. Get a third. Do it to him. There's the third. Oh, he didn't get it though. Unfortunate.
3 minutes and 40 seconds now, and M80 end up losing that fight. Timers can move on, and this is a big turning point here. If they manage to get this checkpoint, which it looks like they should be able to, because Pelican's the only one real close here. They can play that corner. They got the rush and the Terror Surge if M80 want to try and run into them with their own rush.
Yeah, and they're going to have that sound barrier again. These sound barriers are like offset between Renko and Opener. So you're going to have that sound barrier yet again as well to kind of like boost your chances in this fight. As
so they're going to be tied now.
Exactly even in terms of the amount of meters.
Suzu, there's the pulse. There's a... Oh my god, the Kitsune rushes are exactly on top of each other almost. Sound barrier from Opener, like you called, Matt, keeping Riker alive as he was spinning to win. No kills for
Oh, they're going to get the lead here. They're going to get the lead here. Timeless.
M80 slowly losing control of this game now as they are going to let that bot go past that next corner. And it is
they're going to get a lot of space on this, actually.
Point as well. Now we're heading towards the danger zone, Matt. Esperanza's pretty tough to come back from once the barricade has moved this
Interesting
far.
to not see a contest here. They have the ult charge lead. I'm not sure why they're giving up so much space here.
Chopper to get a pick early, right? Maybe see if Renko will use that sound barrier as they feel a little bit desperate. There's that first pick. They're just going to save it, but this is massive, right? You want them to end up using
like
that sound barrier to like basically leave spawn, prevent a.
You could have had an additional fight if I don't know why they gave them so much space there.
On the clock. Hey, that's the type of situation where what you're going to get like below a minute on the clock, and they're going to have no ultimates to use. You just need one defense, and you pretty much have like 3 chances to do it. So this is huge here.
They shouldn't. Oh man, M80.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head, Matt. Just force them to use that beat just to make like a meterage of movement, right? I mean, not even that, because the bot takes so long.
I want to see some more. I feel like we don't see much of the Kiriko gameplay, but the Kirikos are always cooking with damage and heals.
That 1 minute mark is nearing.
Orisa.
One Terror Surge being thrown out. A lot of that damage Suzu. It's actually Pelican that falls. They're the hands of Rockets. 106 meters and counting. Hawk in a lot of trouble. Has to receive the beat to be kept alive. This is exactly what
Timeless getting a very nice push.
A sound barrier.
But only 1 minute left to go, and they're still going to contest.
Any more would be beautiful for Timeless. They can come back into this next fight with a beat.
Yeah.
And an overclock.
Timeless looking very, very nice.
I mean, you can tell that M80 definitely didn't want to use that sound.
Oh, interesting. I have a pretty big Walmart by me, so I'll definitely go there.
No, if you don't use it,
I actually have to go there. That Walmart is where I got to go to get my stuff for my smoothies. So
Chopper, you will have Ultraviolet with the Kitsune rush here. Maybe just trying to find a part of the map that you can better set this up. As Chopper actually takes that front spawn and goes towards their side of the high ground. Lucky he doesn't get caught out.
Yeah, if that spear landed, I think that would be one dead Sojourn. All right, high ground control for Chopper. He's got OC. He's got a pulse gun with his name written on it, though, I'd imagine. Up the high ground went Hydron.
Let's break it down. Come on, Chopper, finish him. Finish him.
Oh. Chopper down, no
shut down.
Gonna have to respawn and use that one.
And Mady might be able to do a little bit here.
Forward spawn, Matt, and a team kill, but overtime is 10 seconds away.
It's overtime, baby. It's overtime, baby. Let's get it.
It's going to be on the Sojourns again, both with
They're going to have to win one or two fights here.
Essentially here you have Timeless with like a setup we've seen a few times, right? Terror Surge, grab players in, then use
Timeless is in a good spot.
All the players can get
And Mady's going to have that beat before Timeless, though.
Yeah, it looks like they want to maybe set up something like that, but they can't quite get past the front line.
Ooh, Hydron's going to fall.
Care of Hydron. Both overclocks looking at each other, and Chopper comes
That is
out on top.
not looking too good.
Right now, you can see M80 trying to run away and cower under cover.
Uh-oh.
I mean, that's the only thing he really could do there.
Can't really do anything with it.
Set up something with his ultimate. The sound barrier from Renko hits 2. Ultraviolet kills Opener, but the spawn advantage for Timeless might be too great. Opener kills, Ultraviolet kills yet another one.
That's going to be it.
Too little.
That's going to be it. Too little, too late. Exactly.
As M80.
Holy moly, bro. This is so much better than the Overwatch we've been watching before this.
Could be M80's last hurrah.
Yeah, I mean, you just see the overclock there at the end from Chopper, right? You're able to get one kill there. Hawk using the Terror Surge, trying to like grab players together. It looked like they were playing around Renko's sound barrier, him trying to get the sound barrier.
Let me throw this in the garbage real quick. Hold on.
I mean, a little bit difficult to get that one off, and the Sojourn's right in the face, but needed probably that extra cooldown or survivability. But Timeless, in a map where they did not have the lead for a majority of it, right? M80 gets a really good first push, and then after that, I feel like it is all Timeless.
Yeah, it feels like they're such a scrappy team. That's the kind of vibe that I've got from them.
Boba has been disposed of. So now we can do Snapple Facts with Grizz.
The different stages. And it's been a really magnificent thing to
You
watch.
cannot taste food until mixed with saliva.
There's a lot of old heads in Overwatch CS,
Okay,
North
then.
America.
There you
been
go.
around Overwatch League for a long time, and now these
There you
players
go.
coming in and really just, I would say, punching up, but they're just kind of punching on the same.
I mean, isn't that
level
kind of
right
just
now.
like how
As,
stuff works?
Rocket and Chopper specifically have just been so sick on DPS, bringing it to players that have had legacies built for them in the Overwatch.
Like, that's just kind of how your mouth works.
Yeah, and we talked a little bit about it. Obviously, Renko comes in here for LEP, for M80. This is the first game that he's played in the top 16, I believe. I think he played a game against Na.
Pretty close stats here, though.
Yeah, but
I mean, it was a good match. Very back and forth.
This is like he played a game there.
We're gonna be in for an absolute treat for the grand finals.
Sub here for M80. Obviously, we're not with the team daily. Not exactly sure kind of like what's going on.
Actually, how we doing? How we doing?
That fits maybe a little bit more. Into Renko's skill set at the moment, but yeah, not something we've seen.
Saravasa!
They want to sub him back out, or maybe just keep him in. I mean, who knows?
Let's see what we can do.
As our next map, we'll get the substitutions if there are any. In just a moment.
Trash
Just getting
point.
confirmation now that there are no subs. So Renko staying in for M80. Timeless one map away, Matt, from landing themselves in that finals against Toronto Defiant, who they went to a 5-mapper up in the upper bracket earlier on this tournament.
Yeah, and that was a sick game.
Bro, this is, I think, I hope Toronto Defiant is going to be some sick games.
Really could have gone either
In
way.
the grand finals, this
for me,
is Overwatch, baby.
Pretty awesome, but I'm sure that M80, with the players that they have on this roster, and how much obviously kind of what
I am
they've already
excited.
built
We
as
got
legacies
some good
just
matches.
Means they
It's
don't
not
want
like
you to go
3-0
out,
Overwatch,
like
no
this to
tech
Timeless, and then
problems,
also
we
not
cooking.
get a potential another shot at
Great
Toronto
casters,
Defiant.
infographics. The only bad part is we got Trash Point up next. That's the only bad part.
Again, and to have 2 pretty rough defeats would be a bad way, I think, for M80 to end this one.
Right, just making sure all the players are ready and set to go. We're going to jump to a quick break.
Hey, listen, I'm down for it.
Map number 4.
Oh, quick break. Dude, is this the Cowboy Bebop? Bro, this thing gets stuck in my head. I feel like when I'm at the main menu in Overwatch, it like screams at me. You know what I mean? Let's get this show on the road. I feel like it's more in your face than the La Seraphim was. So we got Hydration, Snapple Nation. No more Bobination. It's Hydration, Snapple Nation. Snapple Nation. Snapple Nation. No more. The Hydration, Bobination. Snappination. Exactly. I like how they highlighted the weapon because it's literally top tier. Yeah. Woohoo. That's probably going to end soon, right? Or is it going to be here for another week? I don't know. What about Overwatch? Yep. There's a Cowboy Bebop collaboration in game right now.
Yeah, you know,
you can buy skins for Malga, Sombra, Cassidy. And who am I missing?
These teams just kind of commit to these Orisas. It's been kind of what we've seen for pretty much everything outside of like that.
I don't even remember. I'm missing one person.
On Ilios, which I think Amadi does a fantastic job putting together like a Smaga Simei comp to really off guard. Since then, it's been all Orisa, but also since then, it's been I know a lot in favor of Timeless.
Hey, well, I don't know if you haven't played Overwatch in a while, but the game, I'll tell you, this past season, the next season that's coming up, lots of very big changes. The game feels very different. Oh, and Ash, Ashy Poo. How can we forget? She's one of the top tier ones too. Ashy Poo. Her sight on hers is so amazing. I wish we could see them play Ash at this level.
In Timeless probably just take opposite sides here. Nobody wants to be the one that gives that Sojourn that charge, right? And then has to kind of push on into it.
Ooh. I love the long-range spears too. Should be kind of a... you remember Doom Sumo?
Nothing for Hog. There's something for Hamster that you can get for free. Just playing the game. So 5 skins total, 4 are paid skins, and then one of them is the Hamster one.
Thanks for the approval, Matt. Appreciate that.
It's kind of my thoughts there. Yeah, that'd be great.
Right.
But just playing the game.
You and your fish can play together.
Point cap by Timeless. Chopper gets a kill. Quit your yapping.
Quit your yapping, yada yada.
Quit my yapping. You're the one talking about some invisible made-up Orisa game.
So I do know that they said that they want to do more collabs in the future, and I think that they have a bunch planned. Like for example, we have next season's we have Diva Porsche, which I think looks absolutely sick. I cannot wait for that. So we'll see. They're doing a lot of collabs.
Chopper taking a lot of damage in the front line. There's 2 rushes going on the point. Chopper takes the sky.
No kills. Oh, Chopper's gonna get 1. Bob's not gonna find any.
Still Chopper coming up with
beat
damage right now. And the kills, nothing can stop Chopper and his unquenchable thirst to Sojourn.
Timeless cooking.
Shot 2 onto Renko. My God. All right, Timeless get the first cap.
What match is this? This is the losers final for the Stage 1 North America. So whoever wins this match goes up against the Toronto Defiant in the grand finals.
That time, there's not really even like long, team fights that go on. It's like 2 different fights, maybe a third.
Yeah, probably, but Bunga, I'll probably start off with Vantage? Is that their name? Vantage? Am I close?
He actually gets hit with a spear and then followed up with a kill. He's like, what?
I think that's their name. The new hero that's coming out next season. That's what I'll be starting off with, of course.
And these kills are going to allow Timeless to take the second flashpoint.
Hydron is having the worst time right now.
I also have enough gold to keep up my thing of buying gold weapons on new Venture. See, I was close. That's it. Venture. But I have enough gold currency. I can buy the gold on Venture, and I could also buy the Jade probably by then. So who knows? Maybe I'm gonna be a new Venture main. Go sweat with the comp. I wonder if they're going to be able to be played in comp right away since we get them early, or if they're just we're going to have to wait 2 weeks.
Left here probably. Yes. And you're already on like game.
Venture's a new hero. You have to be coming in season 10. We haven't really seen anything yet, but we'll probably see it in the next like 3 weeks. We'll learn more about them. So one thing about North America, I'll tell you about the esports is they're very scared of change. They go with the very safe picks. We always see mirrors pretty much, and like we pretty much see these matchups. The only times we ever see changes is like the tank.
Almost to 100. UV chased out. That's map point, man.
That's the only really tanks are the people that swap. Everybody else is pretty much the same.
Where are M80?
I mean, since map 1, it has really been all Timeless.
Yeah, Timeless is rolling.
To the Winston here to maybe just trying to access this backline a little bit. I think you're trying to also help Hydron.
But I don't know because like their backline has died.
To kind of like open things up a little bit.
Like they can all get away from this Winston. So I don't know if this Winston is going to be the right pick here.
Coming in potentially.
All right, dive.
I just want to see some mercy, you know. That's all I want. I just want to see a little bit of mercy. Yeah, I feel like Tracer probably has the highest pick rate. Like in esports. Tracer is every single game, no matter what. At least one of them. Like Tracer probably has something crazy, like a 97% pick rate or something.
You will take that trade now as they get that first kill on the Hawk, and that's what's going to be difficult, just kind of keeping him alive, right? There's going to be so much damage that goes down onto that Winston.
And then I would say Lucio's probably second.
It's going to be really difficult for
Because sometimes, rarely we see that Kiri swap out with Amora.
He's going to go and play the Sigma.
But we with the Lucio's always in the team.
Maybe you could have said, okay, we're going to do that.
So I would say probably Tracer, Lucio are the two top.
With that Sigma in the mix, I don't think that Winston would have worked out well. So I'm happy.
And then we see Soldier and Cassidy.
Hawk is a very good Sigma too.
A little bit of Sombra, a little bit. Oh, Echo.
They end up taking this fight because a small
yeah, some of them aren't working lately. I don't know why. It's kind of sad. I agree. It just doesn't work. It's supposed to, but it doesn't. Did he eat that? He ate it. He said yum yum yum. Chick-fil-A for dinner.
Overclock for the Soj. This Chopper's trying to look into this fight.
The point though.
It's kind of rough. Look at all this damage.
So they're gonna get the cap. They're gonna steal a little bit of time here.
Just holding it for when like Ultraviolet uses the rush, but I don't feel like they need to use the rush to take the point. Okay, so they eventually just bully Riker all the way out. Where that's I think what Timeless is looking for. Like maybe if you can get Hawk low, which they did, I know with the Terror Surge, maybe it forces that a little bit of a disengage and then the Kitsune.
All right.
And then you just beat if you're Timeless.
And maybe gonna be able to get some decent time here.
Timeless does
at least to probably 85%, if not higher. This might be one fight territory for this point. Timeless wins it. They win the series, go on to the grand finals. Or M80 is gonna have to reverse sweep from here. Both the map and the series. Chopper, not able to find one yet. He wants it. Not going to be able to find it yet. He's coming in. There it is, Timeless with 3. And that's the match in the series. All right.
That's an extremely fast game of Suravasa.
So we got the Toronto Defiant versus Timeless coming up here.
Right, Jack? I mean, M80, they brawl it out towards the end of...
all right.
End up coming out on top there.
I wonder if they have fun playing the same characters all the time.
Midtown pretty much.
So I know when they play competitive, like
what they beat them
off stream and stuff. Like they'll play other people, but a lot of the like
after that first map, it was really all
you gotta remember.
I want to know how
They're playing for $30,000. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's split up amongst the team and everything, but like,
it was ridiculous. M80 end up going
how good will you get with Tracer for $30,000?
Rematch against Toronto
You know,
in the finals, they got beaten down by Toronto in a 3-2 fashion, sent to the losers, and then have made their way all the way back up to the finals now. This is a revenge match for Timeless now.
Yeah, and I'd say the first time that we saw, Timeless play Toronto.
and the thing is, here's the thing. So this isn't the end. If all these teams that lost in this tournament all get to do it again, I don't know how many stages there are. Maybe there's one more, maybe there's two more, three. I don't know how many more there are. But everything that happened in the past like month or two, there's going to be another one of these. And then we're going to have an international in Dallas. It's going to be DreamHack. Let's listen in first, and then I'll continue. Okay, so what I was saying, so at DreamHack is going to be the, I think, winners from each region. So Korea has, or Asia has its winners. North America is going to have its winners. EMEA is going to have its winners. And then they're all going to play again at DreamHack Dallas.
What this means to them, it's huge.
This is, this is personal. Just starting with
so
the storylines right away.
Whoever wins this next match, which I'm assuming, I'm going for Toronto Defiant. I don't know, call me bandwagon, but Toronto Defiant on top. Let's go, baby.
That was a Timeless with Hawk on that roster, and with
listen, if Toronto Defiant win, I will buy a Toronto Defiant skin. How about that? How about that? Tomorrow's stream, if Toronto Defiant win the grand finals, I will buy a Toronto Defiant skin tomorrow. So they better do it. They better do it.
So, these guys on the current Timeless roster, they got history. They got history with these guys. They were ready for this opportunity, and they seized it.
It's going to be fun.
Performance here against M80.
Yeah, still a lot of big performances came out from M80. I feel like they didn't disappoint on an individual level. Saw a ton of production from Pelican and Hydron. But on the other's team, I mean, you've got to say Timeless.
It's going to be fun. I mean, let's see if Timeless has enough.
Pretty good. I thought, oh, wow, maybe M80.
They're going to be playing back-to-back series here, I think. So it's going to be a little rough.
They speed up. They don't seem to ever be taking these hits and slowing down or losing any kind of confidence. Even on push, they fell behind.
I don't know who I would get it on.
From a pretty big deficit.
I would think who I would get it on.
Their stick-to-itiveness as players, right? That they can take some L's and take some tough fights and still be.
Or maybe I'll buy like one of those bundles or something. You know those bundles? Hold on, I gotta plug in my headset.
In the grand finals, who are a beast in a different category, I think. Let's say than M80. So I think Timeless, an incredible win for them. This probably means so much to them just to be top 2. But now you start to believe, like, maybe they can win it all, right? Like, even though
do you believe in magic?
Yeah, I think that Timeless has established themselves as probably the best team in North America when it comes to the Orisa, Tracer, Sojourn, and matchups.
I don't know. Let's see. Let's see.
A Toronto Defiant team who has been very flexible, played so many different compositions, can always adapt, right? And so Timeless looking great here. Chopper on the Sojourn having a lot of impact. Nice amount of eliminations right there. 11 deaths for him in this matchup. So this is a Timeless team that is just stacked to the brim. As much as we talked about Chopper, Rocket, the backline as well this time around with CJ and Opener.
I am
all
excited.
Contributing this one. Riker on the Orisa establishing some differential, and you pointed out here.
I am excited.
It was a really good hold from Timeless, and they really set up these damage players for success.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
Bungo.
Okay.
Okay.
Really fun to watch. I mean, we don't get to see his cam all that much because for the most part, he's going to be behind these key frontliners.
Well, Todd, you want to try different people and see who's got the best one, you know?
Like a ton of bricks. Lucio, Kiri, Soj, all jumping up on that angle where you don't expect a single player to attack you from. That completely caught M80 off guard and was a huge part of generating the lead.
Right now, you can get the Kiri skin drops. I wish it was for everybody, but it's only the mainstream. But you can watch it on YouTube and get drops too. I didn't know you can get drops on YouTube.
To hear some insight about this match, Chopper, big congratulations on getting the win.
Thank you so much.
All right, I mean, I know you guys have to get ready for the grand finals, and that is the biggest match, so I'm going to make this quick. Was there anything you guys did specifically to get the win against M80 today?
To be honest, we knew
go
that,
up top
like,
there.
after our Luminosity game yesterday, that we should just play our own game. You know, at the start of the tournament, it was a bit shaky. You know, we went 3-2 with Pip, 3-1 with Students of the Game, but every map was down to the wire, you know.
Or is it better down here when they're
Luminosity
talking?
game, I think, gave us a lot more confidence, and overall, I'm just really happy we beat M80 again, because, I mean, you look at their players, and they have some real, like, top talent, like Overwatch League veterans, and we beat them in groups once, 3-2, but, you know, you could call that a fluke, maybe, because they're a new team, and maybe it was just a choke, but I'm real glad that we won again in 3-1 fashion, you know?
Yeah, Chopper, so I just want to ask you, you know, I talked to you years ago when you were still, like, I would say, even a lot further down on, like, the up-and-coming side of the spectrum as a DPS player in NA.
Ew, the yellow one's
the top two
icky.
position now in NA.
I like the pink
I mean,
one. Pink
if
one's
you
my
guys can stay
favorite.
top two after the second qualifier, you'll be going to DreamHack and playing an international LAN against some of the best players in the world. What does it mean to you guys? You know, all the players in your team are in a similar position that would be a first for, I think, all of you, except, you know, maybe one or two. What does that mean to you to play and beat some of the biggest names so far that we've seen in the scene here in the OWCS?
I mean, I think it means genuinely, like, so much, you know? Like, a lot of us are contenders players. We didn't really have the chance to perform and show up in, like, Overwatch League, other than, like, the Pro-Am, I believe. And, you know, top three makes LAN. We were happy with top 3, but being able to make top 2 is, like, you know, it's insane, you know,
Gotta get that top 1, baby.
Like all these veterans, you know, like.
Gotta get that top 1.
I wasn't really expecting top 3. I was expecting top 3, but you know, it was acceptable if we were losing to Toronto or M80, because you just look at their players and it's understandable, you know. So being able to come out on top is.
Bro's humble.
Insane, really.
All right,
He's
Chopper,
humble.
I'm gonna let you go. I know you guys have to talk about the match coming up. Good, best of luck to you. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.
Thanks, Chopper.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, that was Chopper from Timeless. He sounds like such a good guy. I feel like we have a lot of new talent or new players who are, you know,
because it's
very
open.
skills and
The
they've
new
got- they're,
open
like, also,
format.
like,
I love
do
it.
Interviews and, like,
Anybody can make
I guess
it.
their personality as well.
I mean, it's been a long road for these guys. I mean, I'm even thinking back to, like, the Pro-Am last year we saw before the Overwatch League even kicked off. They've been fighting for this opportunity for a long while, and so Chopper ready at the moment.
Yeah, as you can see, here's the bracket. It is going to be Timeless moving
The
up.
grand finals, baby.
Grand finals for NA region is going to be Toronto Defiant versus Timeless.
I can't help but feel.
I
like
wish
this is
LG
kind of
made.
been-
I was rooting for
we've been
LG,
waiting for
but they
this
kind of
ever since
lost.
That map 5 banger
Yeah.
that Timeless
Oh,
played
yeah.
against Toronto previously. I mean, they were the only team who has ever put this iteration of Toronto Defiant to a map 5. And yes, it went Toronto's way last time, but Timeless, they look more and more confident as the tournament goes on. The meta is shifting in their favor. The big question for me now is, does Toronto Defiant have more cooked up? They are a team that with someone on the tank roll, it feels like they always have some sort of advantage. They always put themselves in a comp that gives them a favorable fight. And if they end up in a pure mirror, as you said, Johnny, that could start to look pretty good for Timeless.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Timeless definitely has a good.
I mean, I would be down on the Cinderella story of Timeless beating Toronto Defiant.
Right? Because if you get put on the spot and you're like, well, what do I do now? Like, you better have that figured out going into the grand finals.
Listen, I just want to get hype. I just want to get hype.
This over quite a bit, and they also know their strengths, right? Like, if they have Rocket facing off against Merit in a Tracer duel, I just
want to get hype, baby. I want some good matches. I want some good multi-kills.
If he swaps over to the Sigma,
Let me see it. Let me see the star power.
Kazuura's coaching documents and the map picks and bans they have in store. There might be a lot of strategy involved here in this one.
Yeah.
I think, though, last time they faced off, you're right, it was Rocket versus Merit in the Tracer duel, and Rocket looked pretty solid, right? Like, he made that a very, very fair fight, if not favored for Rocket. But Merit is, like, the second best Tracer player on Toronto Defiant. He's playing Tracer when Sugar Free's on Echo because his Tracer is great.
No, Toronto Defiant, they're such a good team. Such a good team. I mean, obviously.
Sojourn, come on, this whole tournament has been lights out for Sojourn. and it's sugar-free playing the Tracer. I think that's the setup they want, and the meta has shifted now to where they're getting exactly what they want, I think. So I think Rocket has a tougher test in sugar-free. With Merit on the hit scan, I mean, it's not going to be a Tracer duel. It's going to be Merit one-tapping you across the map if he's on. There's just a limit to how well you can play around that.
Yeah. All right, I mean, we're going to have more time to talk about these teams before we go into the match. So for now, it's time to reveal the NA Superstar, everybody. You guys remember that? The thing that we did, the pre-show, when we first started the show. And, you know, it's not really MVP. This is chat. You guys chose the Superstar for the NA region, and that goes to...
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Are we about to see Merit play? We about to see him play?
After seeing those amazing performances from him yesterday, right? I mean, who could say no? Like, he popped off in a big way.
He makes it look like he's smurfing in the pro scene. I mean, this is some even from Merit, I was pretty stunned by some of the plays. I mean, we know how consistent, how strong he is, but it was just over and over and over again. I mean, like, whether he's like the Terminator, man. He just walks in and, like, it looks like you.
Hold on, I'm just trying to bring up the stats for this.
Give me a shot. Give me a shot.
Makes it look easy.
This match coming up here.
Not like this, bro. Not like Merit.
Not like this. It's not like that. You know, it's okay. You don't have to be like Merit. That's a standard we can't ask of anyone.
I mean, you just saw the way that, like, Merit differentialed Hydron yesterday in their series against M80, right? Like, that's Hydron. That's one of the best hit
Why can't I find it?
in North America. And Merit just, like, gave it to him. It was disgusting.
Why can't I find? Hold on. I'm trying to find the match stats. I was looking at it before.
I mean, I was joking around, but
oh,
like,
here we go.
This guy is a monster, man. And that performance was one of the best I've seen from him. And to think he's still a young player, like we talk about up-and-coming players, I argue that Merit has higher to climb. Like, I don't think we've necessarily seen the best of his career. You got to remember, this guy's been playing pro for what, 2 seasons of the Overwatch League? And he's already, I think seriously in contention for best in the world in hit scan. I don't think Sojin's his best hit scan. I think he's better on other hit scan. That is terrifying.
True. All right. I mean, we're going to talk about Merit and a lot more after this. But you know, Overwatch is special because, you know, it's building a future with all of you guys. You know, you guys are the stars along with all the wonderful heroes that we have. I'm going to be honest, I don't know where I'm going with this, but we're going to look at a quick video of what the game...
All right, I'm back.
To you guys and for the future of Overwatch.
What happened? What are we watching?
Wait a second.
Oh, this thing again?
Looks good.
I've watched it so many times.
Good. Yeah. Ready for this. Can I just go? Oh. Hello, everyone. This is Aaron from...
Yeah, I got you. Once we get closer to it.
And welcome to our first developer update of 2024. We have some news that we're excited to share with all of you. Today, I'm going to talk to you about how we release heroes, a new way of unlocking mythic skins, as well as some gameplay updates. So let's start with heroes. Last year at BlizzCon, we gave you a look at our next hero, Venture.
Venture! Cannot wait.
Daring adventurer.
It'll be so
with
fun.
A unique kit that includes
we are going to be able to play them early.
Underground. We can't wait for them to join the lineup in Season 10, and we want all of you to have the opportunity to play Venture as soon as they are released. Heroes are one of the most exciting...
That's why Bunga, we just say dubs here. There's dubs here.
To have immediate access.
That's what I noticed. Everybody, like, in our community is always so dubs.
And all future heroes will be free for all players.
Like, this is such a massive dub change.
Heroes will no longer be unlocked through the Battle Pass. This includes all previous Overwatch 2 heroes. In addition to this, we're introducing a new way to unlock mythic skins in Overwatch. We'd like to give
this is going to be exciting, potentially.
More choice in how they unlock and upgrade mythic skins.
And the reason why I think this is exciting, this part here, is because it allows for expandability on this concept in the future.
This will enable you to acquire mythic skins from previous seasons you may have missed. So if you've been
okay, so like what if like every season, like every single mythic skin gets like a new recolor or something? You know what I mean? Like I feel like they could really expand on that concept.
Also continue to evolve and add to the core of the game to keep things fresh. The changes we made to our competitive system And some of the core mechanics of Overwatch
Which
combat
were all
in Season
fantastic.
9 are all great examples of this. And it's something we want to continue doing. Part of our vision for these big updates to competitive is to give the game a regular heartbeat. Newer updated systems, shaking up PvP, rank resets, and new rewards are all examples of the sorts of updates we'd like to continue doing. How
Yeah.
often this happens is something that we're still looking at, as well as listening to all of you about. Additionally, we've already made several sets
They've been
of
saying that for
balance
2
changes in
years, though.
Season 9 and are committed to continuing to make the game as fair, fun, and competitive as we can. Let's talk about maps. We're going to be releasing several maps in the next few seasons.
This is
We have a new
awesome.
push map,
So much new
Runasapi,
maps.
coming in Season 11. Runasapi is set in Peru, and it gives players a glimpse at the Solar Warriors as well as Alari.
This
And
looks so
it's also
fun.
Gorgeous, and
It
a
looks so
blast
good.
to play. We also have a new
I
mode,
cannot wait.
Clash, with 2 new maps releasing later this year. And we're excited to announce that we're going to be running a limited time Clash playtest on Hanaoka at the
Yup.
start of Season 10. When we first launched Overwatch 2, we set out to create at least 3 new maps every year, with the intention of releasing 1 every other season. But as we've added more and more maps to the game, we heard from you that you'd like us to put as much time into our live maps as we do into making new ones. Based on this feedback, we'd like to continue to
Yeah.
make existing
And
maps
they're going to
as
be
fun
reworking
as
3 maps
possible.
here.
We're going to be reworking Coliseo in Season 11, and even more exciting, sometime after Season 12, we're
I'm
looking
betting
at
all my
creating a
points on
season
Toronto
that will be
Defiant.
focused on maps reworks
14,000.
rather than a new map. The final map list is
700
still being
points
discussed, but
on Toronto
you've given us
Defiant.
A lot of feedback about Dorado, Circuit Royale, Havana,
All my
and New
points.
Bonnie, so we're closely looking at those maps. The most important part
I guess
of
I'll
this
start a
plan
prediction
is
too.
you. The Overwatch community is on track to
Hold
reach
on.
100 million players next season, and our team is dedicated to developing this game alongside you. We've been listening closely to your feedback, and ahead of Season 10, we'll be back with another developer update to share even more upcoming changes. You'll hear from different developers at Blizzard and Team 4 to share how we're addressing disruptive player behavior, grouping restrictions in
All right, I'll throw it out for 2 minutes. I don't know if that's quick enough or
So
long
keep an
enough
eye
or
out,
short enough.
and make sure to follow
There we
us
go.
on Twitter and YouTube for upcoming announcements. Thank you so
There we
much
go,
for
there we go,
watching,
there we
and let's
go.
make a great game.
People can complain it's trash all they want. Overwatch still has like 200,000 like active players per day on like all the platforms combined.
Okay, here we go. The final map list is still being discussed. We've been listening. Cool.
Or that's me when I'm recording a
Thank
YouTube
you so
video.
much, Aaron. I mean, the future of Overwatch is truly bright. There's so many things that all the fans
Yeah, I
should be
agree.
excited
There's a
about.
lot to look forward to.
Right.
Can't wait.
Dude,
to see
every
that
day we
trailer.
get off the show, I'm like, I want to go home and play some Overwatch after watching these guys pop off in the match. And then I'm like, well, I can't quite do that anymore.
Dude, you're still just grinding out
Hey,
there.
I love
Jake's
it.
in
I love the
ranks.
games. I
Of
love
course.
the games.
And talking about pop off, I feel like we're gonna see a lot of that right now because we're going into the NA Grand Finals. Let's talk about Toronto first.
Let's do it.
The most versatile
Let's do it,
team in
let's
the
do it,
region.
let's do it.
Someone. He plays Zarya, Sigma, Orisa, Doomfist, Winston. You name it. They're gonna bring it
Doomfist.
out all in this one. They're cooking to just an
Doomfist.
absurd amount, okay? I don't care if it's sushi
Doomfist.
or Korean barbecue or pasta. Like, they can do it all. It's just whatever timeless things they're coming out at, and they have a great plan. Toronto is just going
You know,
to
6v6 just wouldn't work in how Overwatch 2 works.
Now it's all about
I hope for
executing.
April Fools they
There's
add
started
6v6 just to
incredible
show
backline.
everybody how
Merit,
troll
one
it
of the
is.
best discount players in the world, sugar-free, flexibility between Tracer and Echo. It's a stacked roster, Danny.
I mean, and they're going up against Timeless. Jake, why should Toronto be scared of Timeless right now?
I think Toronto's not going to be scared, right? Toronto has to be coming into this confident. They are the top
Yeah, I mean,
dogs.
Toronto's
And I think
Toronto,
there is
you
a
know?
part of you as Toronto Defiant, as these established, well-known players that's watched players like Rocket and Chopper just wreak havoc on these other established players on other teams. So I think Toronto's going to be confident. I think they have every reason to be, but I think Timeless,
Chopper.
they're playing with the house chips
Chopper.
at this point. Like, they're playing for fun, they're playing for the love of the game and for each other. And sometimes that's when you can really do something that you didn't
There's
think was
definitely some
possible
good
before,
names,
right?
definitely some
There's not gonna be
interesting
that
names as
tension or the
well.
fear. It's just playing with freedom and creativity. And sometimes that's when you pull out your best performances as individuals. So I can't wait to see, especially what players like Rocket and
I hope Defiant is ready. Hope they come out with the heat.
New strategic take, maybe that Timeless have been holding on to. But for me, eyes on CJ. I want to see production from CJ. That Kiriko has been really impressive for me. He fought off Pelican incredibly well in the last series, made his own dives happen.
Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Exactly,
Bungo.
Bungo.
Starting off the map with Nepal.
Where there was like hot babe and hot guy.
All right, let's jump right into the game, guys.
Paul Hollywood, it's the same ones.
All right,
We're jumping straight into it.
Matt, take it away.
Thank you very much, Danny. Johnny was like, please, let me get the point out. Please, please, help. Please, just one more point, please. I'm on the desk. He was trying.
This should be a 6 series, though, right?
Yes.
Obviously, Toronto Defiant could have been, cooking up some different stuff, in
Cooking
the
it up.
break. Obviously, they probably had a decent idea that they were going to see Timeless again, considering how.
Like I
close
said,
their match was,
they're
and
lucky because they could watch
how
the
they
match,
kind of,
right?
swiftly dealt with M80
While they're waiting.
And it looks like for Timeless, you'll have
Stacky, how we doing? How we doing?
Timeless took away some things from that series that they feel like they could do a bit different.
Yeah, maybe so. I mean, IC in means a little bit more Sigma play, maybe. We're going to Nepal. If it's Sanctum, I mean, that makes a lot of sense for Sigma, who is someone play. I mean, someone can play anything. It doesn't really matter. Johnny's nodding along. I'm right, Johnny, right? Yeah, exactly.
Toronto's just so good.
Yeah, I mean, look.
They're just such a good team.
Timers have a deep bench, and they've not been afraid to use it in the past. But Toronto Defiant, they're just a different breed of human being, I feel like, Matt. Like, they are just so good. They are reigning champions, or some of them at least, for a very, very good reason. And this roster
They're such a powerhouse.
was handpicked to be the best.
You say that, 2 days ago, we just saw these two teams play and
went
go
to about 5,
right? Yeah, you're like, oh, they're this like unbeatable juggernaut. It's like we literally just saw this series decided by like a single team fight, pretty much. Most people in the chat obviously
predictions.
Go, Toronto Defiant, but I believe that's even a little bit closer than we had the other day. I think it was like up in the 80s the other day. So some people jumping off the Toronto bandwagon, liking what they see with Timeless.
No, some people just misclicked.
Coming out, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. I mean,
let's get it.
Be a fool, I think, to count Timeless out. Like you said, it was an
I
extremely
am so hyped. Let's go, Toronto. Let's go, baby. Roll.
In it. All right, Toronto Timeless, what do you have for
Roll,
us? I wouldn't be
baby.
too surprised to see Toronto stick out on this, put Sugar Free on the Tracer, and we are going to Sanctum too, which is great, honestly. I want to see what Icy brings to the table up against, and I will use your word, Matt, the Juggernaut, because he is a Juggernaut, someone on the Sigma.
We're gonna have a sim swap.
They'll end up playing the Ramatra.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
we've seen this
Okay.
a few times now from Timeless. So typically when they have IC in, it's Ramatra, Sigma. Some Orisa, Riker really playing the dive tanks with Orisa as the Ramatra can push into the Sigma. One of the tanks you can kind of like.
They're kind of just chilling right now.
Sigma is, nobody making their way towards the point just yet.
Just playing the poke game. Waiting for the Sojins to find a shot. Waiting for someone maybe to kind of walk up and then
We're gonna have a cap start to come in for Toronto Defiant here.
Very, very slow start.
Guys, I think someone needs to yell at them. Guys, how does Timeless have a blue name tag, but they're the red team, and Toronto Defiant has a red name tag, but they're the blue team? Why do they have to make it so confusing? I don't understand.
Any day now.
Yep, Timeless a bit closer as that'll be Rocky who gets them the point.
That was absurd. I think that's the longest Sanctum opening I think I've ever seen. No kills either way.
So red is Timeless, blue is Toronto.
All good.
Okay.
We're chilling.
Well, I mean, both tanks don't really want to push up and engage on that high ground, and now someone will drop.
The problem is Timeless is getting time here. You know what I mean? That 20% could turn into 50 real quick.
Does get the point first. Probably forces Toronto to feel like they have to do something, and Icy gets caught in a bad spot.
Yeah, real bad spot. That rush is just so deadly. Especially having
looks like they're going to get to that 33%, and then they're going to swap here.
Right? You have got the nemesis for,
oh! Merritt's going to get booped off. Catch you later.
A little boop and off the map.
I think Opener's going to get away as well.
So if you see the blue HUD, if the HUD is blue, like the health bar and stuff, that means it's Toronto. If the HUD is red, that means it's Timeless. So right now we're watching Timeless. Because it's red.
That, gives them a player advantage. They get back and they just win that next fight. So even with Icy maybe getting, I don't think he really like overextended. I think what happened was like they just kind of like roped around with a speed boost and caught him off guard in the previous fight. It's only
I hope that explained it well or enough.
Yeah, well, that late kill really did mean a whole bunch. Oh, overclock start here for Merit, who wants to test him on the point. Well, Rocket does.
Oh, nice stick. But the Suzu perfectly.
Merit's side, opening with that sound barrier to try and contend with that overclock. Either finding much. Here's the flux. Where'd it go? It missed completely.
Wow.
Everything out of the way just in time. And now we're on board with Sugar Free. He's taking the fight to opener in that small room as they try and find the flip.
Interesting rewind here, though.
But both teams trade Lucio's and RuPaul's so weak, it's going to be very difficult for him to move out as someone ends up off the side. So yeah, that is it looked like
Recall.
Icy using the Annihilation, the Ramatra ultimate.
There you go, there you go.
Off, but they couldn't actually push out on the point Toronto because RuPaul was so weak and they had no other healer left.
Could have been a boop as well.
Okay, Timeless are just gonna get the overtime. I don't know. Toronto's not really putting enough pressure on.
Counteracting Chopper's railgun. He's still cowering for cover here. As you can see, Merit on the other side of the map.
They're gonna have to contest here, but there's one from Sugar Free. He's gonna get traded out.
Although I say that, hope death won't go in vain. And Sugar Free also ends up falling. Good double punch.
Okay, so they're gonna bring it back. They're gonna save it for now. But they don't have enough to contest this.
To clean up with him. 99% for Timeless as they find the flip. Toronto
wow.
have Sugar Free up, alive and well. But are they going to be able to get back? I don't think so. And there we go. Round one. Over to Timeless.
Yeah, that is obviously a rough start for
Timeless. Absolutely rolling.
That first point.
Toronto to find who?
Fight, Rocket just ran around and killed 3 players. We saw him do that pretty much unchecked through a lot of the last series between these two teams, where if they're going to let him just kind of like run around and do his thing on the Tracer, this is going to be another long series, I feel like, between these two teams. Toronto
let's see.
Potentially be hovering that Doom
let's see
again here to kind of
I don't know. Yeah, maybe you're right because Timeless looking really hot. But maybe just Toronto to find. Maybe they just need to warm up a little bit. You know what I mean? Timeless just played. They're warm. They're ready to go. Toronto just got to get the blood flow. They need the hydration, caffeination.
Especially on this map. The Doom can definitely work, Matt, but actually getting on the point and holding it with the Doom comp is going to be rather tough.
There's not a lot of great avenues for the Doom to play on this point, right? Typically, it's why you see, as Merit just takes out Chopper takes out Merit off the start. Typically, why you see, teams play a little bit more.
Oh, nice kill from Chopper.
So, man, I mean, Chopper picking out where he left off in the last series. I mean, 2 quick kills right off the rip.
Chopper playing so well.
All right. Quick and clean cap there for Timeless. Yeah,
I guess that's one way to put it, Bunga.
Getting back and swapping. Maybe he feels like he's in a little bit too deep at this point with the Doomfist. Well, quite literally, I suppose, as he's in the point or on top of it, at the very least.
They're so split, though. You see, like, it's 2 players trying to come out top right.
They're not getting enough pressure
here on the low side, where it seems like they have a great read. Like these 2 players are trying to come out of the top.
Good pick. Toronto find that flip too as Rocket ends up going down to a
Kiri's. The Kiri's always doing crazy damage.
Well, the last time these 2 teams met, that map 5 series, it was Toronto Defiant taking the pool 2-0 to start it off. Looking the complete opposite.
Oh, big damage. Chopper, you're gonna be able to finish one here. Chopper's gonna get one.
Who touches here for Toronto Defiant? Someone is always so low before he can actually make a move.
Wow.
On there.
Great break from Timeless.
It's going to be really difficult to dislodge, right? Even if the Doom dives in, you can kind of keep him there with like the vortex of the Ramatra. And I mean, look at that. Someone
Toronto Defiant.
Shooting him, right? Just let
they gotta pick it up here. We need to see some fire from them.
We're going to be looking at what double support all for both sides here. They're going to drop down, try and rush.
That rush. Where did that punch go? Maybe it hit the Soj map, but like because you haven't got power up punch, it's not doing a whole bunch. You can still get kills with it, but it's a little bit easier with the power.
Timeless still holding it down.
Oh, Chopper tries
So there's going to be 1 kill from Merit. That's big. It's a big opener there.
By the looks of it, takes care of Chopper. So now someone's a little bit more free, especially since now he has his ult. Annihilation available, and popped instantly from Icy there as he runs on forward. But
all right.
with a sound barrier from the Toronto defense.
Toronto might have a break here. There we go.
End up going down, and there it is. A little 69 flip there.
69%. Oh my goodness, so funny.
This is where for
Funny
like, do you feel
so funny.
you need to actually swap here, like, to counter some of the Doom stuff? Like, the Orisa is awesome against Doomfist, right? I know that kind of would be the tank you would go towards. Then, you know, you kind of find yourself in that Orisa mirror eventually. It's kind of how we end up there. Is Sweet Mirror with an overclock here.
Ooh, Merit!
Mess with the best die like the
Cooking!
Railgun straight through the dome. Chopper goes down.
Cooking, Merit.
Proven once again one of the kings when it comes to the Sojourn.
Brother!
Kills there as well. CJ trying to escape.
Okay.
So Queen. So they're going to have the Queen in the mix and here with a Cassidy. So if you're timeless, you're going to play this comp. You're not really going to kind of like vie for that high ground, right?
Oh, Chopper bringing it out. Let's see what the Cassidy can do here, huh?
Probably going to try and force this fight on the point.
Yeah, the Cassidy's going to be a big hindrance here to Doom, quite literally with the Magnate. But someone shouldn't fear too much. Does have the ultimate. Wants to put out that power up punch first, maybe trying to get
Sugar Free can get a free pick here. Let's see.
Punch does end up going in as Chopper ends up falling over. Good stick on the Queen too. No
nice.
Shout, no problem for Sugar Free.
There you go, Toronto.
Gonna clean this fight up pretty easily, and with 90% on the board and a late dive, late death on the loose.
There you go.
Timers are in trouble. Rocket ends up falling as well, and who touches?
You had to give him some time, you know.
I don't think he can get back in time. It's Toronto gonna even up the score.
Yeah, so it takes a little bit for Toronto to actually kind of get the points playing this Doomfist, but once they do, it seems like Timeless didn't really have an answer, right? Once they can't exactly just kind of sit on the point.
They just gotta get warmed up. They just gotta get warmed up. Defiance
really,
got it.
Toronto just playing for when they get that Kitsune rush, and then they're able to empower that Doom. And I like this decision for Timeless. I think play the Orisa comp, like they talked about in the interview.
They're cooking.
Hey, this is what they're good at.
They're cooking.
A lot of them here, like, may as well stick to it. Also happens to be Orisa pretty strong against just about everybody at the moment.
Yeah, 100%.
I want to see some Zarya. Zarya into Orisa.
They're gonna kind of half get to the point, realize Orisa's on the other side and switch. We'll see what someone wants to do, or if he just wants to stick on the Doomfist again. This point's a little bit easier map for the Doom, of course. It's not as open. You can play around the giant pillar, and you can kind of dance around the other small ones as well. They're a bit too far.
All right, so everybody's going to back it up here. Nobody wants any of the smoke yet.
But it doesn't look like they want to do that.
No, I don't think so. I think maybe if they kind of lose first fight, you see them make a change, but
I guess we're just going to see DPS seeing who can get first pick here.
Right? You know, Spear can just kind of get pushed out of the way. Great survivability.
How far are they in the league? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Collapse, right?
This is the grand finals. So whoever wins this will be qualified for the international.
All someone is doing right now is punching in, getting out, punching in, getting out.
If that's what you're asking.
Disrupt times as much as possible. Make Chopper's life a little bit harder.
Dylan, how we doing? How we doing, my friend? Hope the night's treating you well.
Okay, just on a sideline flank, tried to get some work done, but no, swiftly met his end.
So Toronto's they're gonna get some time here.
Maybe should have gone for the punch. Oh, nice punch on CJ. Very nice.
Yeah. How are they? They got a little bit of an ult charge lead though. Chopper's actually gonna swap early here. I'm going over to the Cassidy. I see him.
Someone is they're gonna have the Cassidy in.
Yeah, so this is stage 1. I think there's gonna be pretty sure there's a stage 2.
I think he's just playing.
And then the winners from that will also qualify. So we'll see all these teams again.
Right?
That we've seen over the past like 3 weeks.
Moment as opposed to just kind of going in deep, like right there, just a punch, slam out. You know, kind of do the same song and dance over and over.
Who's gonna make the first move though? Well, there is the
oh, shut down Merit. Big kill there. They're gonna mirror it.
Contend with this railgun coming from Merit. I mean, there's just no shot.
Merit going ham.
Yeah, that fight's done.
Sugar Free's gonna find 2. Vega's gonna find 3, and Merit with 1 more. That's gonna bring him up to 85%.
In existence, like he's up there with proper for sure in terms of.
But again, Toronto in a pretty decent spot right now. They have the ults. Sugar Free has his. Merit has his. Vega and opener to mirror. I'm not sure how much ice he's going to be able to do pushing in with his ultimate. Someone's going to be able to get out of there.
Spear spin just to get out. That's going to be a disruptive shot. Going to do some ticking damage. Yeah.
Oh, Merit! Merit, thank you! Come again, goodbye! Finish it. Finish him. Let's go, baby. Like I said, they just had to get warmed up. They just had to get warmed up. Well, I'm glad you made it, Angel. I'm glad eventually it gave it to you.
This is why it also feels like you cannot just kind of move away from that Sojourn as a hero, right?
We have some ults coming up here for Timeless.
Control of the point, but no armor there.
Uh-oh.
Beat off is, man, this one looking like it's going to be all Toronto here for map
Okay.
Oh, they may went down on round number 1, but almost a complete repeat there of their series on the upper bracket. Toronto Defiant taking that first map 2-0 on Nepal. And Matt, it's worth pointing out as well, this map set
Timeless was looking very, very good.
To that series
very, very good.
Which is kind of insane.
But then Toronto Defiant, they just got warmed up. They got ready. They got cooking. Merit just started hitting his shots, hitting them right clicks.
Potentially you have like Riker in, and you're rotating either dive tanks or you're rotating the Orisa. And I think you have to kind of commit to really Sojourn Tracer with all of those. Sojourn Tracer, swap the tank out. If they play Sigma, we're going to play more dive. We're going to go like a Winston or like a Diva or something along those lines.
All right, so we got a Hollywood map too. So this is a best of...
Doom, they're going to play Winston. Like we're either going to play the Orisa or match.
What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's a best of 7 instead of a best of 5.
Will it work up against the Orisa, up against the Ram? Okay, someone.
You have to win 4.
I think shut up already else up as well. I mean, Merit also just an absolute.
Merit was just absolutely cooking.
You were talking
absolutely
about
disgusting.
Earlier on, Matt, when Rocket has been just sick.
So many big kills.
Rocket, but Chopper has also been up there in terms of like carry potential on Sojourn. But now he really is up against one of the best Sojourns ever. And
it's so interesting too that Toronto Defiant's so set on this matchup with Doomfist.
A little bit more of a daunting task too.
They don't like to swap. They stick to their guns. I love to see it though.
Zero effect.
Means they're confident in it, you know, no matter what they're up against.
Timeless, like you can't really let set in is sometimes you're just like, oh hey, we're like surprised and happy, we even just got top 2, right? And it kind of like takes out like sense of urgency, like in a final of like, oh well, we've kind of already accomplished like what we wanted to. Like, well no, you have a legitimate like this went to 5 the last time, circuit points on the line, right?
Yeah, I mean Timeless, they showed some energy.
The second stage
they showed some energy.
Yes. May not work out as good. You need kind of that buffer going into DreamHack.
Yeah, more points the better. Stage 2's important, but what's important
is
that timers.
Look at those stats though.
9.7
KD versus 0.72.
Remember, if you're only just joining us here for North America, first 2-4, very classic.
That is rough.
And yeah, going on to the next map, Matt, how are we feeling about substitutions for time?
That is really rough.
Still, Riker?
I think you'll see Riker come in. That would be my guess.
It's like Timeless, they did the damage. They couldn't finish the kills.
Series, I believe it was like just we saw Chopper in map number 1, and then I think we saw that happen. Yeah, the rest of the series. So yeah, here we go. So,
double substitution coming in for Timeless. Interesting. Interesting, a double sub.
So this is kind of starting off exactly how the last one did, right? I know map 1 may have been a little bit closer the last time.
Why do I no one uses Life Weaver? Because
sub-wise, and what we'll probably see gameplay-wise, I think we're gonna see the same type of thing.
Like they're so dive, and I don't know. Life Weaver just doesn't have like Kiri and Lucio. You know what I mean? Like Lucio and Kiri move around the map with their team so well. A lot of times we'll see Lucio's going back to spawn to taxi players as well. And I think that's what it is. It's just a dive meta in the OWCS. So because of that, and I think that's why you don't see Life Weaver.
Reworked to a point where the playstyle was completely different. Every tank that's touched Overwatch 1 can play the.
Everybody has some movement. You don't really need his grip, you know, grippity whippity.
Flexibility if they want to go more like a dive comp, for example. We're going to go to a quick break though. Don't go anywhere. After this, map number 2, Hollywood, Toronto currently in the lead.
All right, while this plays, I'm gonna go run to the bathroom real quick. Give me a second. Gotta run to the bathroom after the boba, you know? Hold on.
I think it's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
What did I miss? The chair gameplay going hard.
Next, Toronto Defiant taking an early lead in this series. Very reminiscent of what happened in their upper bracket match.
The 2 biddies for the chair. Shout out the chair.
There we go. And,
no more chair. Jeez.
We had Riker in and Sunjin in for Timeless. So we'll see who starts on the attack and defense first, and then we'll load on in and yeah, see what's up. Because someone, Matt, is he on Doofist again? I mean, probably not, right? But there's a real possibility you could, especially on Hollywood. But Sigma seems like the better pick to me. But we'll have to wait and see. They're on the offense first, that being Toronto.
Let's see.
Yeah, no shot. I think they run Doom yet again.
Chair top 100? Should we have VTuber chair stream? Should I get a VTuber? Should I stream on Grizzbot as a VTuber as a chair?
Not saying his Doom's bad, but I feel like it's
Diva? Okay.
It's like, you know, is rank 1 like go-to.
I'm down for the Diva.
Timeless on defense will play a Diva here. The Diva's probably expecting like a Winston on the other side. That would kind of be my kind of breed on this here. But Toronto looks like they, so it'll be someone playing the Zarya. So they've kind of like really in terms of tanks, like we're counter picking like crazy.
All right, let's see what Merritt can do.
Upcoming attack.
They fixed the colors? They didn't fix the colors. The teams are just. Oh, let's listen in. Hold on.
Oh, I have energy.
I'm ready to walk. I'm ready to walk point. Ready?
Yeah, Diva. Okay, okay.
Yeah, ready.
Kill.
Diva. Try me. Roll our man.
Heals up, buddy. Diva 조심.
I'm walking up again. I'm shooting Diva.
Diva.
Train echo.
Wait, I'm down. Wait, I came over.
Yeah, but we're 3, 2, 1 bubble.
Join main. They can touch.
Yeah.
So they're gonna get the time here. They're gonna get a lot of time here. They might get the full cap.
Diva.
I'm 1 HP, right? I'm 1 HP, right?
They're coming.
Diva.
You're okay.
Chain. Mark chain, Vega, mark chain.
Turn one.
Nice.
No.
Very, very nice.
Oh, I died.
But that's what I'm saying, that it should be based on that. If the team colors are team colors, they should be like that, you know?
Potentially like a Diva on the other side, right? You run the Zarya, like we've seen Luminosity run the Zarya, you know, not to the same, success all the time. We've seen them run it, have some success, at moments, but that time, I really like the way that they pushed in, took control of that top
fire
away, and put so
Wonton Overwatch.
Someone taking a lot of damage there. It's go time for Sanjit. Oh, someone's out. They're all pretty low though. High noon for Merits.
It's high noon.
Just making sure no one pushes around that corner. Oh, he's wearing the classic Mayhem skin too. God, I love that skin. You look at
McDonald's one.
Yeah, you look a little
Dubs, Angel Dubs. I have no idea what I'm eating for dinner.
The Magnate nade also working out super well for them.
We shall find out hopefully after Toronto Defiant wins.
Rocket after he got hindered by that nade. Rush on the high ground as Rocket and Co are pushing on forward. Hello, no,
I don't think you just gotta listen very, very carefully.
They just back off. No deaths, and CJ using his rush.
Yeah, and no, Toronto will come back with like rush beat of their own. I wonder how long they stick on the Cassidy or how long they want to play the Cassidy for. Some really good sightlines for the Sojourn up on that high ground. Suzu used here to just kind of keep someone up as maybe you're trying to force sound barrier around here.
Well, they're gonna stay alive though.
You lose Sugar Free yet again, so it's the power of the Sojourn.
Lenny down, Sunjun with a swift railgun. Someone also 1 HP does manage to get away. Yeah, it's real rough.
Going up, and away.
Against cracked Sojourn, so all good. Reset, go again.
Yeah, but I mean, look, you can. This is a pretty difficult point to take, right?
I have not.
Sometimes you reset, go again before you may want to swap.
I have not had it.
Merritt's nice shots there, almost.
Well, Merritt, finish it. Oh, she can't finish it.
Does not miss with the cast, with the Sojourn, with whatever.
They just can't miss. They just can't finish.
Sound barrier for opener, Matt, and they were disengaged already. Yeah, they got no beat, bro.
Well, it's the Kitsune rush that comes through here from RuPaul, but it's also just the damage that
Sugar Free's gonna have his bomb though.
Like has Timeless maybe panic a little bit. Deadeye here on the high ground.
Not gonna be able to finish one though. Someone's gonna get one on opener.
Yeah, didn't have to get the full skull there. Just had to wait around and wait for someone to finish that kill. All right, the mega health
That's
pack.
might be checkpoint.
This is Toronto defiant on a new level currently. Sonjun's going to have to go nuclear right now. Post on the floor, should have enough damage, but Sonjun takes 2.
Sonjun going 2, 3.
Ooh. Almost a 360, almost gets the kill.
Oh, that would have been if he got that, bro. That would have went crazy. That would have went so crazy if he hit that.
I mean, they are fortunate those players pick up those kills because that is looking like potentially Toronto taking that second checkpoint as Timeless. They'll have Riker go over to Diva here. So Diva actually, not exactly a Winston counter, so to speak, right? But Diva duels pretty well with Winston, right? Can blow up the bubble pretty fast, do a decent amount of damage, and then also chase. And gonna have Merritt here go over to the Sojourn. This is a good move here.
Oop.
Kiriko's, one of them's got the rush, and that'd be CJ. It's going to be pretty easy to lay it down on this payload, but the problem is Toronto Defiant not
CJ, come on, let's see the Kitsune rush, here it comes.
Vega falls, Rocket's going to fall after him, so it's a 1-for-1 trade.
Diva's still charging here, though.
Gotta help Merritt right now. Everything invested from RuPaul there to keep the Sojourn alive. Merritt is still alive and kicking and gets the Diva.
Merritt going ham.
No baby Diva kill.
Okay.
Merritt is pretty low and still somehow surviving in this small corridor.
He's coming in with that fire. Another one, bro. Someone kill this man. Someone finish him.
They're still head and shoulders above Timus right now in terms
My
of
goodness.
man advantage, but Timus have the spawns, and with a minute to go, Timus aren't out of this just yet.
No, they'll have a self-destruct to kind of like keep this one going for a while, and then they'll also have a beat. As Rocket with a pulse bomb needs to come through with a big one. That's gonna be a
Ooh, that's a big kill.
I know. Pulse bomb.
Missed the stick though.
All good though, because Rocket's already down. There's the self-destruct. Vega on the point, dodges out of the way. Sonjun,
not gonna be able to get it yet though.
Now, and he slides
Marriage is going ham again.
As Merritt once again comes alive.
This is just a Merritt deathmatch. It's just Merritt playing deathmatch. That's all it is.
Lock the point, and it's time for them to push to third.
And it's not a great sound barrier there from opener. It doesn't really connect with anybody of impact, as you had already lost Rocket. Riker using the self-destruct ends up getting taken out before you can remech. So that beat kind of goes for nothing there.
Opener, surely he doesn't.
Opener gets quite low. Yeah, he's gonna die. So that's a pretty bad start here now for Timeless.
Always Lenny time off on the high ground. Any kills here is just a bonus.
I'm not a big soup kind of guy.
You're getting past the main gates.
I just like my I mean, I know it's not soup, but like the liquidy kind of guy. I just like my cheese. My cheese on everything. Cheese on mashed potatoes, cheese on pasta, cheese on everything. Except for fish. Get some dirty mash with some cheese, maybe some bacon bits. Now we talking. Now we talking.
Oh, that's a huge kill. Sound barrier doesn't connect with Merritt. It's gonna be someone.
They just don't touch. They just don't touch.
C9.
They don't touch. Any touches? No touches though. That's
Not really a C9, but I'm C9.
To be fair,
C9.
Toronto there, someone was using Primal Rage in the door, but Riker
But not
was
really.
trying to get onto the back line and kind of deal with that, right? But yeah,
That's rough.
That's just rough from
Yeah, I mean,
Timeless.
someone is trying to like pummel players away, right? With Primal, they have beat, so it looks like they kind of like scatter Timeless, and maybe Riker. I mean, obviously not in their comps, but like maybe the call is for Riker to touch and like thinks he can back up a little bit, maybe towards it. Somebody got booped or displaced. Quite unfortunate there because Timeless actually gets that first pick. Rocket. I'm in a little bit of a rough one here. It seems like they're focusing him pretty hard, and they're able to pick up some kills on him. But he gets Merit at the start.
All right.
Just not able to capitalize.
That kill on Merit was really clean too. Managed to
Let's see
whip
what they
around
can
the
do.
corner, filling full of lead. Toronto finished with time. Not over a minute though, so all good for Timeless in that respect. 54 seconds in the time bank, but
Not a lot of time.
some into the hole
Well,
with the
if
Winston
they
too.
could lock it down
It's,
here.
I'm surprised we're not seeing a little bit of someone Sigma, but the pace that they're playing at, it feels a little bit too quick for Timeless at times.
Marriage is
It's
like he
up
has
to
so many
Timeless,
bursts of going
Rocky
ham.
or Sunjun especially on that second point to come up clutch with a railgun or just the overclock.
2,
And so
1.
Toronto, I feel like they're in 7th gear. Timeless are currently in 6th. Need to kind of catch up to the pacing Toronto are setting right now. Let's go for a Timeless quick listening to see how their attack ends up going.
I can have speed for Riker a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
No, I can help you.
Already go main, go main.
Space. Yeah, MP. One Jordan, bottom right. Jordan half, Jordan one.
Next time, right? I said I could go 3.
Yeah, I'm with you. Jump.
1.
Carry one.
Uh-oh.
Carry one. We'll kill him. Wait.
Uh-oh.
Maybe trade. Monkey half on point. Shit.
That's good trade.
Nice.
Not looking too hot. They gotta run.
Sick kill onto Vega there as they try and push.
Not gonna be able to finish that Kiri yet, though.
Behind the rest of his team, trying to get
They are gonna be able to get the push up. They're gonna be able to get at least 1 tick here, maybe 2.
1 tick for Timeless now. Toronto are going to be.
They're gonna give up 2.
Vega coming back in just a moment. In fact, there he is. Full
Yep, there's 2.
Toronto.
They're gonna have to fight for the 3rd here.
Primal Rage nearing for someone as well, as Cafe Control is the imperative. Someone super low, railgun shot.
Merit's gotta get this kill here. Nope, not gonna be able to finish it off. Oh, there's 1 though.
But Rocket actually just goes down to a disruptor shot. High ground control, very much.
It's a big blunder there.
Right now. Riker takes RuPaul with
There's
it,
2 then.
rush, a parting gift
That's a
from
very,
RuPaul.
very big blunder.
Win the fight.
Yeah, I think you
Can't make mistakes against, I'm telling you, against Toronto. Like, they're doing a very good job of pushing them back, Timeless. But I feel like you're going to make a mistake against Toronto. They're going to come in, they're going to make you pay for it, you know? They're going to come in with the heat. They're going to answer back. They're going to capitalize.
Kitsune rush, but Primal inside of it's not looking good right now for Timeless.
No, good Primal Rage there though from Riker. Survives that pulse bomb, refreshes their health bar, but here comes the sound barrier from Toronto Defiant. Sugarfree was
Going to fall and get absolutely no value out of it.
needed healing, and he got over shields and over health, sorry. And
Toronto, 1:30 left to go. 1 tick for Timeless is all they need to extend the timer. Let's see.
I mean, look, for a lot of people who didn't, tune in maybe last year, right? Merit, someone in RuPaul, like a crazy combination for the Florida Mayhem, right?
yeah, pretty crazy. Won the whole thing.
Ooh, Merit coming out. There's 1, 2. Any more?
I mean, this is just silly. They have so much like
Any more?
with each other for so long.
Oh, not able to finish it.
Now, I mean, look, you throw the Sugarfree in the mix and then Vega, right?
Nice kill. Nice kill from
Very difficult
Rocket.
to deal with Rocket actually gets to 1 here. Maybe you can make something out of this.
Oh. It's a little toxic there.
It just feels like the pace is like a little bit frantic, right? Like it just feels like a little bit all over the place at the moment, which I think, look, if you're going to play like at this hyper fast speed, you're going to take the players
Oh, they're going on that dive.
with each other for a very long time.
Uh-oh.
Someone tries to get out.
He's going to get away, though.
He does.
There needs to be a contest coming in. There's a contest.
Into someone, but there was no immediate kill. Now Sunjin's in onto the high ground.
I think that's going to be a cap.
TP's through the wall to help someone, but Rocket's already claimed 2 of the Toronto Defiants. And there
Yep.
we go. Timeless managed to stamp
2 minutes added to the clock.
But how far
2:50.
can they get it? 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Very scrappy first point there, Matt. As Stage 2 opens.
They're going to need a really fast push through the second phase of the map, right?
And especially with Toronto dying so like in sync with each other, they're going to be able to get high ground.
Yeah, I mean Toronto.
Yeah, I think Toronto has the old charge lead here as well, right?
Thinking, from their point of view, right? You win 2 teams.
Yeah, they do very slightly.
Time on the clock. You're looking at a hold here, or you're looking at like basically having a better, everything goes horrible after 2 fights. You're still gonna have a better time in terms.
They have to contest this high ground. If they don't contest this high ground, they're gonna be in trouble.
Someone dives in.
Oh my God, CJ did not.
Merritt with 1.
Merritt just sometimes it appears out of nowhere.
Stick is not gonna get the kill. Rocket's gonna fall to his own bomb.
Assault to injury. We'll call that a fast
Timeless.
reset, you knew you were going to lose the fight, Rocket. No worries, pal. All right, Toronto now. It's a problem dealing with Merritt. Because someone
unfortunate
is able to just engage with this bubble. Every time Riker steps up, Matt, he gets someone shooting at him. Sugar-free Merritt, everybody's shooting at him, right? And then he has to use his bubble, not on like an engagement, but just for defense. Sound barrier.
Someone's going to find 1.
Maybe over-eager there for Toronto to find, but sending a message is sometimes more important.
I mean,
Ulti coming in here. Sugar-free, we're going to see a bomb. No bomb yet.
At this moment where Sugar-free
no panic bomb.
In the back line, not going to be able to get out from there. I mean,
1 minute left to go here.
Someone goes in yet again.
See what I mean? The pacing.
They're diving them so hard they can't answer it.
Timeless right now.
And you also notice that like someone will drop his bubble and Merritt is able to just like slide on into it and just play safely, like basically in the mix.
There's a sound barrier. Merritt's waiting for them to come to him so he can just exchange.
Come on, Merritt.
Got his Mad Hatter on. As Merritt is getting booped around by the Winston, eventually
unfortunate.
Down, but not after a sound barrier and a Kitsune Rush used.
40 seconds left to go.
3 ults in the bank, and with a late kill onto Vega, they're in good stead to push this.
We're gonna have a little bit of ults here, so let's see what we can do here. We might have a little bit of a match, a little bit of a brawl here. I do hope they contest. I think they should contest this. They should not just give this up for free.
Obviously, you take map number 2, you lose. You're still going to be in a spot where you have a better timing.
It is go time for Sunjun now. He's trying to match Merritt. It's Riker that steals that kill away.
Sunjun not able to find a kill.
Getting Merritt out of the equation is good for time.
He actually might fall here. No, staying alive.
Rocket down though. Not the best. Timeless still have this primal rage. If they need to use it, he's 66 HP. He's going to have to pop it soon. As Toronto Defiance are pushing them to the very brink. Overtime is in session.
Contest still coming
in. Toronto have control of the point. No more C9s for Timeless, please. But with CJ going down, it's going to be hard to stick to the point.
They are right on it. They are right on it.
Riker retreats to the high ground. There is someone chasing.
Toronto's going to find 2. 3. That's going to be map number 2 to Toronto. We're going to have a little bit of a swag beat coming in there. A little bit of a flex beat.
Yeah, as Riker actually in Primal had
Toronto just finishing it up. That's all, and Timeless is just making too many mistakes.
They actually end up kind of contest there in OT. So
too many mistakes.
Makes it out with his life, comes back around the corner, a little amp heal, then as a beat drops at the end, but it's really not even necessary as Toronto pretty much cruised through Hollywood.
Look, Toronto capped 2 with time, so maybe it would have been a different story if they didn't, maybe they stayed on the payload for a little bit, but Timeless are down here, but they're not out just yet. Of course, it was quite a backwards and forwards series when they first met each other up in the upper bracket, but we're going into the third map, Matt. Match point almost there for Toronto Defiant, but they're just playing at a different level right now. They very much, I don't want to say like warmed up throughout the bracket. I guess that's kind of a thing, but it just feels like they've unlocked a new level of play right now. I mean, having world champions also kind of helps. Let's listening though to the winning comms of that final round there from Toronto.
Well, do I have a new? Let me claim this real quick. Bada bing, bada boom. Toronto sweeps. We'll see. So it's best of 4. That's the first of 4. So winning this next one still means they have to win 1 more. But I mean, a 4 reverse sweep, it's got to be like unheard of.
Just another game.
Yep. So 2 more.
Toronto Defiant they're looking clean, Matt. Like, nothing's going to shake them at this point, I feel.
I mean, yeah, it would be, you know, with the way they've been playing, you know, for them to kind of get, you know, razzled and, you know, just a little bit stunned, it feels like it'd be very difficult to do. I think it really kind of starts with someone being able to play all these tanks at a high level. Like, it feels like they never can get counterpicked in terms of, like, the tank, right? And then if they're willing to, you know, mirror like Winston or, you know, play something like that.
One time Overwatch.
It feels like that is like, you know, a spot where Toronto's totally fine ending up in.
Yeah, and having someone so versatile on your team, like you mentioned, means you don't have to sub them out.
It's, again, they're just making too many mistakes. That's all it comes down to, I feel like.
But if you could just got an all-round,
like, don't get me wrong, Merit is going ham at times.
About kind of splitting
but
time between
when Timeless makes a mistake,
so,
that's it. Toronto,
yeah,
they jump.
It was going to be a tough match for sure. Timeless put up a ridiculous fight. Very much the underdogs coming into this match, but it was a lot closer than
Such a big KD difference.
Well, apparently not. The chat was loving Toronto to find in the Preds at the very least.
Yeah, and I think if you're Timeless, I think there's probably like a discussion of like, okay, what do we want to do the rest of the series? Like, are we looking at kind of playing?
So we're gonna have Chopper subbing in
for Sunjun. No change in terms of tank, but
which is interesting because I feel like Sunjun did play well.
Arisa, Winston kind of base stuff. It feels like that's like one bucket you kind of fall into, or you know the other options, right? You know, you're trying to play. You know, Sigma, you're trying to play Ramatra. They'll keep Riker in here.
Esperanza time.
Play some more of the dive with Arisa in the mix.
Yeah, I tell you the thing about like Escort as well as Trash Point is that you can really snowball, like really snowball. So if you get you get to that first checkpoint early.
We'll see how they fare.
Might be rough. Well, let's see if Timeless has anything left.
For Timeless as Toronto go into this one. Choose this one, sorry. Esperanza. I really like Esperanza, and I think one of the big reasons why it's one of the better push maps is because the variety of comps that you can play.
Yeah.
You can play the Malga, play the Ram. You know.
Let's see it. Let's see. I'm down for some Malga because I feel like we haven't seen that much Malga since the nerf.
Coming from teams
like. Let me get some Malga. Let me get some Widowmaker.
Doofus here before, so. Maybe that's what they're going to end up rolling.
I want to see Ash, bro. Ash. I want to see more Ash and Cassidy.
I mean, having the same map set definitely helps in terms of like scouting, right? Maybe you come out with the Orisa straight out the gate to try and shut someone down.
Yeah, I think that's probably the answer here, right? Play the Orisa-based composition, see if Toronto goes into the mirror, and take your chances with it, right? I think that's probably Timeless's. Like
map number 3, will Toronto Defiant keep it up,
you know, even from their own
and
work,
keep
like,
up the roll, baby, roll
on track throughout this event, right? I think if you're going to try and you know, mirror or match or try and, you know, counter you know, what Toronto is going to do, I feel like Toronto's going to be always at the, you know, the forefront of what's going to happen there.
Yeah, I mean,
the music's interesting.
I think it's going to be it. TP out, quick swap from Sugarfree over to the Tracer. But yeah, Timeless running the cast, very much predicting that someone's going to be on the Doomfist. But we've seen how the cast rolls out before. I mean, Chopper is a ridiculous sojourn, but the Cassidy very susceptible.
Let's see what we got.
Regardless of that Magnate, it's still kind of weak when you have every single member of Toronto diving in on you.
Yeah, I've liked when they've had the Sojourn in the mix. Like, obviously, you know.
I like seeing more Cassidy's though because I was tired of seeing people not counter like Doomfist
Chopper and Sunjun
with Cassidy.
So good on the hero, like even kind of at times going toe to toe with Merit, who we all love. So I think obviously Cassidy has knows some spots and some moments, but. I still favor the Sojourn, I think, most of the time.
Yeah, I definitely feel the same way. Feels like they're just
trying if Cass hits his shots,
just counter someone.
Bro's on fire. Still going. Yeah, this is the grand finals. The grand finals.
Right there, as Sugarfree goes to the back line, picks up the kill on Rocket. Like, maybe it's kind of more to have to try and, you know, keep this Tracer in check a little bit.
And so far, Toronto Defiant looking very well. They got to win 2 more maps. And then they got it.
Down and Rocket was like kind of walking through it, like, oh, please save me, please heal me. And then guess who's in your back line? Well, it's Sugarfree. Here's the push bot. It's going to take that small little lead there, and now they can just hold high ground, just wait for Timeless to roll out the spawn.
they're going to play Zarya. So this is like the composition we saw Luminosity.
And if Toronto Defiant
where they
wins,
played
I'm going to buy a
like
Toronto
Dante,
Defiant skin tomorrow.
on the Zarya. I believe it was Vision on the Cassidy. So, like, this is a different look from Timeless. Definitely one where you're going to have a little bit more protection.
About
for that
time to
Cassidy
see some
Revolver.
Zarya.
Also allows Rocket to stay in the back line a little bit longer.
Yeah, just saving Private Chopper. I think that's going to be the name here. Just as soon as he gets descended upon, quick bubble, and then hopefully he can click a couple of heads, or even throw out that Magnate. Pretty frustrating to deal with. But, well, Mary's got
Let's
Railgun
see.
now. And they have Rush too. That is a very quick
Good
fight.
timing.
That Rush.
Sugar Free gonna find 2. Gonna find the 3rd.
They kill Vega, but
Make it 4, maybe.
he'll go back in time.
Yeah, they get
Easy.
backed into a corner, right?
Beautiful
And,
break.
You get back to that really short corner up there.
Not sure if they're gonna be able to hit checkpoint here though. It's gonna be very, very close to the contest on checkpoint.
And all the damage from the other. I mean, no way you're living through that.
But it's looking like they might hit it.
Merit will charge a rail shot. Back up here to the high ground.
Oh, there's the checkpoint as well.
Yep.
All right, they're going to have a decent angle here, and they're going to have a decent line of sight onto the bot. Although Toronto Defiant is just backing up at this point. They don't really need to
Cass
press
are getting
the
some
issue,
picks.
although Merit definitely wants to. They're just looking at the Zarya. Oh, no bubbles, no problem.
Ooh.
Merit gets a little 360 there, making sure he doesn't get picked out of the sky.
Remember, in a couple
That's
shots.
the ultimate. Uh-oh. Chopper is in a little bit of trouble. Yep. Like milk and a butter churn.
Not
He's
enough.
Donezo, bro. Just turn into a different substance.
They're gonna get a nice little lead here, up to 60 meters.
Timeless, they lose this checkpoint, Matt, and Toronto Defiant are just running away with this game.
Yeah, they're gonna get around this corner. They're gonna get a lot of space.
This one, kind of going like
They're gonna get a lot of space here. Ariel, how we doing? How we doing?
Doesn't matter, right? Just power blocks. Just it turns into a new punch and just keeps on moving. As Timeless, the benefit for them will be double support ult here. You're probably trying to build this up for RuPaul here. Coming up as you don't have to play down here if you're a Toronto,
some of their
right? You
skins
can
are so
play up on this
cool.
high ground. Let them try and come into you with this Zarya.
Yeah, rotations. Oh, you go high ground to force us off? Oh, we'll take the low and take the bot. How about them apples? Oh, there's
We're
the
chilling.
RuPaul to build up a rush.
Oh, Sugar Free's down. Sound barrier comes out a little bit too late there from Vega to save Sugar Free, but they can still attempt to fight this. As,
Ultimate's gonna come out here, but you don't want to use
whether
it.
they actually want to or not. They end up backing off, and Timers are going to be able to pinch them if they choose to go through that mega health pack room, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like they're
This
gonna
is an
go
interesting
all
push-up we
the
got
way
going
around
here.
and maybe retake control of their own high ground, and yeah, that's exactly what they've done.
Yeah, no need to play a little bit risky here if you're the Defiant, right? Take
good
the
grab.
safe route, rotating away.
Very good.
They're gonna be able to finish anybody though. Rocket's gonna be able to find 2. But they're gonna trade out.
He used his rush too.
He was like, I got this.
Why are you stuck in the grab?
They're gonna trade out here.
Rush. So, pretty fortunate there for Timeless. As someone now will go over to Winston here.
Okay,
So,
still a lot of time though.
doesn't wanna
Still a
kinda
lot of
continue
time.
to play that Doomfist into this Cassidy plus Zarya setup. Just really difficult to just kind of like
Be healed.
go through both those characters. Where the Winston offers a little bit more flexibility.
He's just vibing on the high ground right now. Got to find a way to deal with Riker though. Riker's pretty low, and actually, it's Opener using the sound barrier to try and keep Riker up. Riker was pretty high energy as well, to be fair, as someone retreats back to the
To be
rest of the team to
fair.
get topped off as well. But now they don't really need to worry about it, and Merritt can just get a free overclock here potentially.
I mean, anything could be a dance, no?
Speaking of which,
As long as your body's moving.
okay, is Sugar Free just going to run away with these kills? Maybe, maybe not. Rocket gets a pulse bomb onto Vega. Mary's trying.
Well, like
to
there
fight
also
it.
is like
Time is just way too scary.
like dancing
And rightfully
twerking.
so. Here comes the rush from CJ.
Like I feel like
Trying to split up at
choreography,
this
like
point as they were trying to go very
there
deep
is like
to
that,
get
you know?
Merritt some damage and get some kills in. So maybe they're gonna have to escort Merritt out. He's on the high ground and Timeless closing in on that checkpoint, Matt.
Yeah, I think Toronto, though, just wants to deny checkpoint. I think that's what they're focused on.
And they're doing a good job of it.
Yeah, you jumped in that small room, disruptor shots, and Winston cleave damage on everybody. Now
Just follow that. Follow Grizzbot.
So even with Timeless winning, like, 2 fights in a row there, not able to result in a take of the checkpoint. And now you're in a scary situation because, I mean, look at this. Timeless will come back in with a dead eye here. But the support ultimate
Pyramid?
So
Reverse
pyramid?
pyramid?
In favor of the Toronto Defiant. You can use both of these and maybe even get to like 100 meters or so, get close to a completion.
No!
Worry, though, we got that
Bungo, you broke the pyramid! No!
Don't worry, guys. Well, there's the rush. Chopper's in trouble, and he's in desperate need of some help. Unfortunately.
Nice kill from Merritt.
But not after throwing a magnate out and killing someone. But, I mean, Merritt, he's try and come at the king. Luckily, though, actually Rocket's there to dethrone him for at least for a brief moment in time.
You were the second one. You were the second line. See, it was like 3-2, and then he did one. Would have been a
That was
pyramid.
a lucky kill. Well, maybe lucky. Kill with a magnate onto someone. If someone doesn't go down there, Matt, that is a very different fight.
Yeah,
lovely.
Doubt, right? No, if you don't lose that tank, you're in a great position. This will be the checkpoint here.
Hello.
They are definitely not out of this, Jack, just yet.
Hello,
They're
Moto.
down
It's not
20
finished yet.
meters, right? They're gonna have basically all 5
Y'all are messing it up.
So if there was ever a time for Timeless to come online, right? I mean, you find yourself down 0-2, have to clutch up here.
5 ultimates in Timeless is back right now, pretty much. Let's go for a listening real quick.
Oh, I see what you were doing, Wolf. Cheeky, cheeky, cheeky.
I'm living. I'm getting I'm having balls. I'm having balls.
Oh, big kill. Big kill on him. Cottage B, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope the day's going fantastic for yourself.
These primal beats. Jern. Are these Jern? These Jern. Yeah, maybe they only carry up.
Toronto in a rough spot here now.
Gained the lead. Timeless and not out of this just yet. Toronto Defiant. Gonna have to be wary though. Casty in the back lines with the Lucio or the Magnate. Oh, he found his way to the monkey. Don't worry. Auto aiming. All good. Someone still gets out though. The Hinder not lasting all too long.
Yeah, they have the Suzu. He has the Suzu bubble and jump.
Timeless might actually get a really nice push here.
Back up just a second.
Only 1 minute left to go.
Key abilities used there by the Defiant.
She's open as a death, which sometimes with these wall rides doesn't end up going down to a headshot.
He's gonna fall.
But Merritt getting a little bit too ambitious with his push. That pulse bomb from Rocket too. Another star player for Timeless, really coming up with the,
nice
with the
kill.
kills. And
all right, let's see if Toronto's got it in them. They only got to go 20 meters, so it's not that bad. Actually, less than that. They don't have to go that far. They could do it.
Really helped them.
They could do it.
For at least a little bit longer. They've gained the lead.
This one is not over yet.
Now with 40 seconds to go.
Yeah, it's massive, right? Gaining the lead is, the other day we saw Luminosity run this comp with that Zarya, it was, they were not able to really make it work, like, consistently. There were moments where you're like, okay, this is pretty nice. And now, see Timeless running it, and, really
but you got to play very defensively here.
Probably went towards that, as it can be pretty strong in certain situations.
Everybody is so
low. That's going to be Suzu and Rush.
The Suzu didn't hit right.
So Vega's going to get one. On the Zarya.
Force a recall though. Goes through the rush of time. It's a pretty risky maneuver, but he makes it work. 4v5 now. High noon on the high ground.
So
disrupt a shot, and he's stuck. Gets
nothing.
Out of it.
Shut down.
Time is here. Toronto Defiant trying to find pickoffs. If they manage to get any late staggers.
Nice push here. They're about to reach their max. They're pushing the bot now.
So early though that it gives them an opportunity here.
They're really deep in spawns here. They're going big or go home here. Toronto might pull this one out. That's a double kill already. Triple kill. Quadra kill. It's a team kill. Wow. Wow. Statement there.
Looking like a timeless game at the very end there, able to get the checkpoint, got the lead. And
statement there. If either that Winston or the soldier on Toronto Defiant fall in that forward position, they lose that.
A lot more one-sided than the EU was.
Both of them will be able to get so much value on the dive and hold them back just enough. Absolutely fantastic plays by Toronto. They just look so amazing. Even when they're losing, they just look so good.
In that one, like they battled back into that map so hard, and then to kind of just lose it all at the end. That's really difficult, especially now being down 0-3. You know, you win that map. Hey,
4-map reverse sweep.
Right, New Junk City coming up. Like, you know, we
I don't know about that.
Well, there, you know, vibes are starting to be a little bit better, but to lose that map in the fashion they did, that's a really tough loss there for Timeless.
It's a really tough loss on the mental for sure. A 3-0 lead for Toronto Defiant right now. Determined to not lose a single map after they lost 2 times previously. I mean, right now, and you're expecting this team to do extremely well. You're expecting this team to be the top of North America just on name value alone. It'd be crazy to think that they, you know, they go
Toronto,
through the upper bracket mat, they're losing maps.
Rolling.
And then they come to the finals and they lose 0. Like, it's like they were just holding out on us.
Yeah, a little bit. I also think that now there's been a little bit more time for, you know, this meta, not really to get kind of figured out, but like for teams to have a great understanding of like, okay, if they do this, this is what we're going to go for, and this is what we're going to try and do. Where Toronto have
that was a big shtick. I don't know if he was going to get anything with it, but still a big shtick.
Tremendous plays. So stats after that map, you know, look, you lose maps in Overwatch, your stats are always going to look pretty poor. So nothing to really glean too much from this. You know, pretty big, you know, damage disparity there, right? 6K.
Yeah,
I know in favor of the Defiant, but you know, Timeless on the other side, right? 3K in healing. So you know, everything kind of just gets
pretty even again. Just the KDs. The KDs just the biggest difference.
The way Timeless, you know, you fight back and then you lose in the end. That is you know, difficult to get the mental back on track.
Yeah, I mean, Toronto, they do seem cool, calm, and collected every time we jump to a listen in. Let's have a little listen into the final few moments of that last map there.
Reload turn, push, everything.
I point, Lenny, I point.
I'm going. Throw me. Careful. We can
These 2 kills right here were so big. If either one of them dies, the game's over. The game's over, they lose. But they were both able to get so much value. So much value.
Nice. New Junk City, the map up next. Same map set as before, and here we go. It's his time, it's his chance, man. They got to come back here. It's possible. But right now, Toronto, I mean, this game is all Toronto, really. Small
Let's see him.
Update, though, from Timeless. Still willing to sub people in and out. I see back in Riker to the bench.
Yeah, it feels like if you were going to start mounting a comeback, it would have, you know, hey, clutch up there on Esperanza, right? Everybody starts feeling a little bit better. You come in here to Flashpoint, boom, we have a tie game, right?
Let's see. Let's see.
Kind of feels like where it would have turned, right? Now I think it's going to be really difficult for Timeless to battle.
I mean, 4-0. That's to win 4 matches in a row against Toronto. That's got to be difficult.
In the Overwatch League for so long, like that's really what does separate a lot of these teams, and eventually that will kind of come to pass, and like everybody's going to kind of be there. But coming off of a winning year from 3 players on Toronto Defiant squad, you're feeling like you're on top of the world and you're unstoppable. You were almost stopped, to be fair, in the upper bracket, but
almost doesn't count though.
Right now, and like you mentioned, Matt, the meta and everything over the last few days, it's solidified a little bit.
They just need one more map. That's it, and then grand finals.
Veteran presence does end up winning out sometimes. New Junk City with Icy in. What do you expect from that?
I mean, I think you're just kind of looking for answers at this point, right? You know, they try a Zarya there, it doesn't exactly work.
Counterwatch.
Kind of go back to like Ramatra type of play. You know, potentially you can play the Ramatra here, so that's a possibility. It just feels like whatever they kind of throw at the Defiant, though, right? The Defiant, no, obviously don't have to change their roster and just kind of come out and make the swap.
They don't counter swap. They just who they play is who they play. They love that Doomfist. It's like Nozzle on Hog.
This main event, stage number 1. New Junk City, picked by Timeless too, so you're expecting them to come in with a game plan kind of formulated as we rock up. Dorado would be kind of a fun one to go to. I feel like I haven't seen Dorado in forever.
Yeah.
Oh God, when was the last time we saw Dorado? My word.
Yeah, it feels like it's
eternity.
Been a bit.
Yeah.
No.
You know, you kind of like look through. I think even if Timeless loses here, right, like 0-4 after how close they kept that series the last time, obviously, not ideal, but still.
Let's get it.
Through some,
it's time for some trash point. Into Toronto Defiant, make it 4-0, clean sweep it, and take the grand finals.
So Icy, at least at the start,
secure their spot for the
Orisa pick.
OWCS Dallas International.
Because you need Lucio on Flashpoint. Or else you just get less fights, right? Like, mathematically, you just kind of need the Lucio in the mix. Toronto looks to be hovering in a mantra-based comp. So, it's curious what they think that is Timeless is going to come out with, but maybe they think that it's going to be Orisa, and they kind of win this being a little bit more aggressive on the ramp.
Let's see. Nice little spear to start it off with.
Now we'll see how they want to take these fights too. Of course, the Ram, as soon as they've used Nemesis form, they're a little bit more vulnerable to kind of people pushing into them.
Oh, stay alive.
Uh-oh. Well, Matt, I will tell you one thing.
Merritt gonna find the opener. Merritt with another one.
No, I mean, you kind of keep Merritt with the rest of the gang, run him around.
Merritt.
He makes the railgun shots. Like,
easy peasy.
Look like connecting them so easy is break all the rails. Doesn't want to have one of those railings interrupted. His flow as he's dominating.
Yeah, I would say he's dominating. Yeah, I think that's putting it lightly. I think
MVP Merritt so far.
You can play up on this map too. If you really want to make it hurt, you can really just play in this small corridor. But playing against the Orisa, it's a little bit more difficult. So it will be Toronto Defiant just hanging back near the point. Just looking for this rotation.
Put it in reverse.
Wow, Icy has used every cooldown, yeah, and someone knows it too. The Orisa are extremely vulnerable. Spear spin, no fortify. Even the backline taking shots right now. I mean, with this railgun primed and the punches just flung through the whole of Timeless.
Nice shots.
So rough. Merritt taking yet another 2 kills. And this is a point. This is a point winner.
Oh, okay.
Goes down to
little cheeky little kill from Chopper, but it's not going to do much.
Yeah,
it might be the entire cap to this
like
point.
Shooting at someone is just like a big bait, right? Earlier with the EMEA, right? KSA was talking about it, where like he just power blocks and just let Quartz and Yubi just kill everybody, right? Like where it kind of gets scary when the Ramatra so close. He's like near your back line, like maybe start putting down some damage, but really he's just kind of taking up that space.
Oh, here it comes. Timeless can answer back now. They're going to have some ultimates coming in. They're going to contest overtime. They're going to get the cap. That's still 99%.
We got 5 ults pretty much ready to rock and roll. There's the rush from RuPaul. I mean, Rocket trying to get in, but what can he really do? I mean, Merritt's going to charge this railgun up at lightning speed. It is Rocket to touch, but Merritt's just going to chase him. Almost hits him with it. That was a cheeky pulse bomb there from Rocket. But
not going to be able to find it. Merritt's still alive, though.
Everybody looking at Merritt, and you should do, but you still got to be
Toronto Defiant going to take the first point.
On the Tracer. First point for Toronto Defiant.
Yeah, it's Sugar Free. We talk a lot about Merritt, but Sugar Free's actually at a
very, very nice from them.
Considering how good Rocket's been on the Tracer, Sugar Free, we obviously been waiting for his presence before the last few years in the pro scene for a very long time, and then when he comes in, just plays lights out and bringing that over to
alrighty.
Someone will
Toronto Defiant's going to be first here.
So changing from
decent spot. They got some ults coming up. But so does Timeless.
It's like a little bit more of a defensive setup, right? You can play a little bit more at range poke here, forcing Timeless to be the aggressor.
Just break it down. Rocket didn't receive that sound barrier, sadly. Sugar Free did, luckily. Merritt in the front line still got that
nice kill from Merritt.
+1 for style points there as he snipes Chopper on the exit.
Another one from Merritt. Bro's going ham.
This is a
Bro's going ham.
Right now.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a Toronto Defiant masterclass.
They're emoting on him. Get the voice lines out. You love to see it.
Hey, I'm gonna go
We shooting bodies.
Tank, right? Just kind of constantly just juggling through the roster of tanks. Is
all right, that's a 20%er already.
So they play.
They're probably gonna be able to get this to 40, if not higher.
You can kind of like do a little bit of long range damage as a Ramatra, and then be a little bit more effective in the close range as a Ramatra than Sigma. So that's kind of the answer there. But look,
about to hit the 40 mark.
Balls, right? You're just going to see them go back to the spawn and just counterpick it. Funny, we see the counterpick of tanks, and all the other players stay exactly the same. No need.
No kills coming in. Great Suzu.
My God, Sugar-Free stuck rocket there. Luckily, CJ was quick to throw down a Suzu. Just a cleansing milk.
Brown's gonna have to back it up.
By, someone. You step up, you get the pulse in, and then you die. You get shot, you die. Timeless, end up capping the points, but at what
I mean,
cost?
Sugar-Free still just being annoying in the back here.
I mean, you just got to clear off Icy.
Right?
Yeah, as long as Merit's alive, you can do anything. And that's a promise. Railgun available to him as well. What are you trying to do, Icy? Trying to get close to Merit? I mean, he's got a million and one people to kind of back
Her wants it.
Nice little angle too. Hits Icy in the head, which is the single railgun. Here's the sound barrier. Backs off to the rest of his team. And a railgun for a sound barrier. Not too bad of a trade.
Nice shot.
But they still lose rockets.
It's like a headshot on a tracer there.
Very
it's
nice.
So difficult at that angle, and he's able to pick up the kill onto Rocket. No, it's if I showed you this match right now, and then
Toronto gonna take point number 2. It seems like.
Went to 5. You'd be hard pressed to believe me. I mean,
Might be a 4-0 here. We might have a 4-0 on our hands.
Just leave him be, man. Leave him be. Chopper gets chased all the way back, and that's a recall and a death for both DPS. The Timeless. It was funny watching the Lucio.
Being shut down.
One of my favorite things in Overwatch. Looks really funny. 30 seconds now into the next point.
Now Toronto, I mean,
they're on map point,
1 point away.
And they win. GG.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to have the double support ult with the Gravitic Flux in the mist.
Yeah, Toronto's in a really, really good spot to win this match.
Right? Also, Timeless, no sound barrier to kind of live through that. So this Sigma ult could be huge.
Let us see. Does Timeless have anything left in the tank to give?
Attacking into the Sigma, especially with Flux, is pretty damn hard. Oh, and Chopper's already...
Nice early pick from Sugar-Free.
Like I said, Matt, a different pace than Toronto Defiant are playing on right now. Annihilation's decent, though. That sound barrier's
nice beat. That is such a big beat.
To the nth degree there. Timeless just...
shutting them down.
The map as Toronto are going to cap.
Yeah,
alrighty.
So, sometimes... you look at like that series the other day.
Toronto's getting confident too. They're going to push this out.
Sometimes it's better like if the Defiant don't really know who they're going.
They're going to say team diff.
They knew that now that hey, Timeless is a serious team. Like we need to ramp it up to 11, which they have today. As looks like Timeless going to go back to the.
You got the absolute here.
Try and go against
here,
this comp.
heat.
It's, someone still with this Flux. Still no sound barrier for Timeless as well.
Still waiting for that.
Oh, nice stick.
Oh, that's a good pulse.
Nice stick.
There's no Suzu there to back it up, but someone still manages to stay alive.
It's not going to be enough.
Merit is down, but not before he can take Rocket with him. It's like Rocket has a magnet on his head. And Merit is perma.
Sugar-Free's just going to try to stay alive here.
Nice little attack there from Chopper, but I think this might just
X-Defiant.
be 80%
X-Defiant, bro. I'm reading a tweet over here.
It's 90% and counting.
Toronto Defiant.
Who touches?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Toronto. Is there anybody that's going to be able to match them, bro? They're just, like, just looking so good.
Toronto Defiant
so good.
Going to be able to take this series at a 4-0. Timeless crumble before them.
Wow.
And what an absolute blowout. Toronto from level to level. They just
absolute blowout.
Better.
And
absolute blowout.
A dominant performance there for the Defiant. I think also sending a little bit of a message, right? I know how good they played against EMEA the other day. wanted to get revenge here against Timeless, where Timeless was probably like thinking like, hey, we can play with these guys. Toronto just swats them out. Like, no, you got a lot more work to do.
All right. All right. Oh, that's a good point. I should look at that. Let's look at that.
Yeah, very quick too. Actually, it'll be funny to see the timing.
They didn't pay out yet. We gotta wait for them to pay out. I want to see how much I got.
It was definitely quicker in 4 maps and like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Insane speed run there from Toronto to find. I mean, they will be crowned your NA
Let us see. Come on, pay us out.
Here in stage 1 of the main event.
So how much do we bet?
Jake, Johnny?
Do we bet 17K, 12K? Oh,
How'd that go?
plus 19,000.
That was brutal. I mean, they're on a
14K. Okay, so that's not bad. 6K.
Now you see, you understand.
That's not bad.
He walks among us.
Every time Merritt gets a kill in the green
That's
room,
not bad.
Father has returned.
But
I mean,
that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. Toronto or your OWCS Stage 1 champions. We're gonna be seeing them in Dallas. It's gonna be fun. We have more stages coming up, which of course will be live for the NA parts. But that's gonna be it for me for tonight. Y'all know the deal. We'll be live again tomorrow. My name is Grizz. We live every single day, 2 p.m. Eastern time here on TikTok, Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. Community Discord server. Come join. It's a fantastic place to be. Hope everybody has a fantastic rest of your night. I'll catch y'all later.